Welcome to the channel, guys. We are live here. We're going to be doing the Q&A right here with special guest Daniel Otero on Rap the Movies. Yeah, and Foxtel Cinematics over here. So it's going to be a good live. Hopefully, you guys join us. You guys can ask us all these questions you guys would like to ask us. It could be about our collections, or it could even be in general about us personally. Just put your questions down, and we'll go through them step by step. I'm going to let them introduce themselves. So I'm going to start off with Unwrap the Movies. Go ahead.
All right. I'm Unwrap the Movies, aka Daniel Otero. Yeah, I do a bunch of movie unboxings and everything like that. You could catch those on my channel. Um, I just put a new haul video yesterday with a bunch of movies I catched up on my collection. Since yesterday wasn't really a big release week, release day. So yeah, and then also if you guys haven't followed me on Instagram, my Instagram is at Daniel Ray Otero, and I'm happy to be here. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely a good YouTuber. You guys like Blu-rays, definitely check out his channel. And another YouTuber that we have, Foxtel Cinematics.
How's it going, everybody? Yeah, it's been I've been doing this whole YouTube thing for a long time. I used to do a bunch of different kind of videos back in the day, just mostly just like Blu-ray pickups and stuff. And then as time went on, I just wanted to do something different, so got rid of all my other stuff on my channel, and then just started doing more like kind of movie reviews and like I guess like film essays kind of a thing, like in like list videos.
So what are you like trying to do with your channel? Are you trying to, it's still movie based, but like you're trying to expand it to more reviews, or how is that?
Yeah, sort of something like that. Just I guess a little bit more of like fun reviews in a way. Like if you watch some of the reviews I've done, they're not exactly like I guess conventional movie reviews. That's because I honestly don't really like movie reviews that much.
Yeah.
Because it's so like structured, and like personally I can't like tell people what is good about a movie, because I feel like everyone has their own opinion about stuff. So
Right.
for me to kind of put a grade to something, it just feels wrong. So I can't, with my movie reviews, I kind of just like to talk about the stuff that I really enjoy, and I guess kind of make it more fun.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah, that's why with my channel, I was just doing basically Blu-ray hauls, and then I expanded to Blu-ray hunting, which is more pressure because you're out there in public. But
Yeah.
I try to get them and as much as I can. But as physical media, it's kind of like it feels like it's dying in the stores. But hopefully that's not the case, because we like to collect them, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because like my Best Buy, like they took out their whole anime section. So they don't even have any animes at my Best Buy anymore, and they cut down my two smaller ones into like two shelves, like one release rack, one rack for Blu-rays, and another rack for steelbooks and 4Ks. And then the only one that has like anime still and like is my biggest one, my third one that I have where I live, and that's basically it. Like other than that, we have to like either purchase online or eBay or something. Like it kind of sucks. Like I used to like going into stores like Blockbuster, Movie Gallery, what is it, Hastings, and watch movies, FYE. So yeah, it's just unfortunate. Like all those stores are closing and shrinking down everything.
How's your stores looking, Foxtel?
Pretty much the same. I have the closest Best Buy to me is like 10 minutes away, and it's pretty much the same. Like they only have like one shelf, and then that like new release stand that you see when you first walk in.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it, and everything else you kind of have to order online. But yeah, I haven't. It's funny because I haven't actually gone into a Best Buy in a really long time. I kind of just
Right.
been doing everything online, because I remember I started seeing that a lot. I used to work at Best Buy for like a really long time. It was like the worst job I ever had.
Dang.
Yeah, it's bad. Like when you talk to people who used to work at Best Buys, it's really bad.
Wow.
So I kind of knew about, yeah, I kind of already knew about all that was going to happen when I was working there. There was a lot of talk about them shrinking down all of the physical media section and video games.
Yeah.
So I kind of already saw it coming.
Right. I'm hearing that it's just some stores are doing that and some are still. Cause I have one store, Best Buy, right next to me. It's probably like 30 miles from me, but I still go to that one. There's closer ones, but they don't really stack their physical media, so I'm not gonna waste my time going there.
Mhm.
But this one, they still have five aisles of physical media, so it's amazing to see that still because, I mean, I remember Best Buy used to have aisles of freaking movies. When
Yeah.
Blu-ray first came out, it was still a lot of like aisles of Blu-ray, and they had everything like categories. They had horror sections. They had a bunch of sections, and now it's like all you're seeing now is just new releases, and that's it.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, you're seeing
um,
like more dryers and fridges and everything now. So it's like,
get your local vacuum cleaner at Best Buy. So,
Yeah.
so we
Actually, I think
do.
the last thing I bought at a Best Buy was a photo printer. I didn't even buy any movies.
Yeah, dude. I mean, Best Buy is known for their exclusive steelbooks, so I wonder if they're gonna keep
Mhm.
that up or not. So I'm sure they will
I
because I
hope so.
feel like those sell. It just depends on the title. But
Yeah, yeah. When I was working there, that's what I thought was weird is that when I was working there, a lot of the things we sold were video games and movies and those steelbooks. So like those steelbooks would sell out really quick. So that's why it was just kind of weird when they were talking about kind of shrinking everything down.
right, they're gonna regret that, man. So we
Yeah.
got
yeah.
people coming in right now. We got Vincent Smith here. Welcome to the channel. He's saying Dread 4K steelbook already sold out.
Ooh.
Is that the case
Not
for
at
you
my.
guys? I gotta go check my Best Buy.
Uh, no. They still like all my Best Buy still have like a big stock of them. Like they have like at least 25 to 30 copies. So I think I should be okay. I'm gonna try to get it probably either Friday or next week, depending on how fast it sells at my stores. But we're still pretty good on my end for the Dread Steelbook.
Mhm.
What about those Resident Evils? They still have those?
Oh, at mine, yeah, they still have like 2 copies of those.
You
I'm
better
thinking of
get
just
me one,
getting it.
man.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. We got people coming in here, so let's check out that Nerdbot Diaz. You want to answer this one, guys? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up? What are you guys' most controversial opinions on a film? Mine is I love the original 3 Transformers films.
I would agree with Transformers that the first three for me were my favorite because it had Shia LaBeouf, and after that, I just really didn't care because they kept taking the actors that I was watching it for, like Megan Fox. I know she was like eye candy, but I still enjoyed it for that. So,
like
um,
like the Mark Wahlberg ones were pretty decent. Like the first one was okay, but
yeah.
I thought the Last Night could have been a little bit better. I felt like that one was kind of like all over the place. Um as far as like a film, but yeah, I agree. Like the Transformer movies were pretty good.
But
yeah,
is
I
there like
think
a is there a series that you guys like that's like controversial, which is like something that's not popular? Like you like these couple films and a lot of people don't.
Let me
I have a
see.
lot of those.
All right,
Yeah.
you want to name some or
um, let's see. I'm trying to think of ones that I probably won't put in my video because I have a video idea for that. So I'm
okay?
trying to think of some that I won't use in that video. Um, I think most recently though, like I really liked the Mortal Engines. I don't know if anyone saw that.
The Peter
Oh yeah, I
Jackson.
seen that one.
Yeah, yeah, the one with
Yeah.
the like where every like all these like London and stuff are on giant trucks and stuff. I thought it was cool, but apparently everyone hated it.
I heard that looked good on 4K too. I might have to
It
get that
does.
one.
I
But
have the 4K. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, the
That's probably
visuals
why I
look
like
good
it
on
so
it.
much because the visuals are just fantastic. Like if a movie has really great visuals, I'll end up liking it even if it's bad.
yeah,
Yeah. For me it would probably be trying to think of a movie. Probably Synchronic. I don't know if you guys have seen that one with Anthony Mackie. Where he like goes back in time to try to save this dude's daughter from um because she takes like this pill and like she disappears and then he has to go through these different time frames to try to bring her back to life. I thought that one was really good. A lot of people didn't really care for that one or didn't really like watch it or anything, but I
uh,
think the Synchronic was a really decent film. Probably one of Anthony Mackie's better films. I know you don't like Anthony Mackie, Foxtel.
Yeah. Yeah, that one actually looked kind of interesting, but that's kind of what's holding me back is like I just don't like Anthony Mackie.
Yeah.
Does that kill it for you guys too when you guys don't like an actor and it's in a movie, or do you guys try to just overlook that? Or
I try to overlook it.
okay,
Yeah, same here. I just overlook it and just watch the movie for what it is, and then if I like it, I like it, and if I don't, I don't.
all
Yeah,
right.
because like with that one, there is as an example, like Miles Teller. I don't really like Miles Teller, but like Whiplash is amazing.
Yeah, that one's amazing. Especially J.K. Simmons, the way he gives that
Mhm.
performance of being like the teacher, like that's awesome.
Right. All right, let's go to the next one. We got Vincent Smith saying Best Buy is closing 500 stores and laying off over 5,000 employees this year. So yeah, it's pretty bad.
That's sad. Yeah, it's sad to hear that. Like me, I work at the Regal theaters, and we're still like waiting to get the clear air to like reopen too. So, um, I hope the movie theaters stay alive. I think they are, because they held out for so long. But yeah, it's unfortunate that they're letting so many of these stores closing, and all these poor employees that have worked there for years or right now are struggling. So yeah, it's sad to see.
How long did you work there, Foxtel?
Um, like 2-3 years.
Okay, so you worked there a pretty
Yeah,
long time.
yeah, I was there for a while.
Now, were your
Tell me,
paychecks going
it
there
was
too?
bad.
Because every week, every Tuesday, you're like, oh, I gotta get this, I gotta get that.
Yeah, that was that was actually like the better part of it is like the discounts on stuff and
Oh,
knowing when stuff was gonna drop. So I would always like be on the computer looking up stuff like when new steel books or whatever were coming out,
right.
and how try to have somebody try to have like one of my friends or somebody come in and grab a couple copies because like we weren't allowed to get them. Like I think we were allowed to get them, but I think at the end of the day, like we couldn't get it once the store opened,
Right.
Oof.
What were you?
especially
What
with
was
like
that?
limited stuff.
What was that title that you were asking an employee to find, Daniel, and they couldn't find it or something? You said it was a common movie and they didn't know about it.
Oh yeah, War of the Worlds. Like I asked them like if they had any War of the Worlds steelbooks out, and the employee was looking at me like with like a weird look. He was like, "What's War of the Worlds?" I was like, "You never seen that movie with the aliens that take over the world?" And it's with Tom Cruise, and not even the employee knew who Tom Cruise was. I was like, "Are you kidding me?
Oh,
I don't know who Tom
yeah,
Cruise is." But yeah,
that's
yeah,
funny.
it's funny. Yeah, but I ended up finding it after all though. Just we had like 3 or 4 copies, so yeah, I was able to find it pretty good.
We got mid-level media in here. What's up, man? How's it going?
What is up, Mid?
Saying, what's up, guys? We got Tyler Thunder in here. He's saying, what's up?
So
What's up?
Tyler Thunder saying physical media is the best. We can all help keep it stay alive. So
Yeah, I agree with that. As long as we keep buying movies, whether it's old releases, new releases, in between, like I think physical media is gonna stay alive for a long, long time.
I
I'm
mean,
hoping.
they're still selling DVD. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that says something. Yeah.
yeah. I used to work at Walmart in the electronics section, and every time somebody was trying to buy a DVD player, I'm like, at least upgrade it to a Blu-ray player. Come on, like you could play both of them on there.
Yeah.
But people just think DVDs like I don't know. I guess they're just stuck with DVD. Hopefully, not the case soon. Especially when PS3 came out, because PS3 could play Blu-ray. I think that pushed Blu-ray and helped it a lot. Because
Yeah.
everyone's like, oh, I should play my Blu-ray in PS3.
I'm thinking the same too with PS5. Since PS5 can now play the 4K, I think
Yeah.
it's gonna help elevate it.
Well, I know they're advertising it in the movie. In the case, they say you could play on a PS5, but the problem is you can't get a PS5. So
I know.
Yeah.
I know that's hard to come by now.
right.
Do you guys remember the first Blu-ray player you ever bought?
Which one?
Do you remember the first Blu-ray player you ever bought? Do you still own like your first one, or have you gone through a few of them?
My first Blu-ray I got was actually anime. It was weird because it was called Full Metal Panic, but it wasn't. Blu-ray first came out. It was expensive because Blu-ray was expensive when it first came out. I
Yeah.
think it was like $70.
Anime on Blu-ray is still really expensive. My
Yeah.
my wife is really into anime, and she has like a list of stuff that she likes. So when I look for it like in stores or whatever, it's
Yeah.
super expensive, and I'm like, I don't know.
what I would recommend with anime is there's a website called writestuff.com, and that's like the best place to get your anime. It's always sales going on there.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I remember my first Blu-ray player. I bought like a Sony one, like a Sony. I forgot what it's called. It was like when the smart stuff was starting to come out. Um, but yeah, that one. Don't ever buy a Sony like Blu-ray player, because those things like after a while like it'll overheat and like it'll keep your CD or like your Blu-ray disc inside the case, inside the player, because like that happened to me, and like I tried getting the disc out, and like I guess it melted inside the player. Like I don't know why. I don't know if it was just like a, I don't know, like a manufacturer issue or something.
Yeah.
But
You know,
yeah,
I think that my first Blu-ray player that I bought was a Sony, and it did overheat, so I had to like return it to Fry's Electronics, which is also closed now.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's sad to see that.
There's one literally like across the street from my house. Like I didn't even notice that it was all boarded up, and I pass by like every day on my way to work.
Well, right now, currently, I have the Panasonic, the UB820, the 4K player. It's supposed to be like the best 4K player right now. With Blu-ray, it has problems playing Blu-rays, but for some reason, 4K is good. It plays 4Ks, but regular Blu-rays, it doesn't really play them good. It's weird. Let's see, we got Vincent Smith asking, are you guys going to pick up horror movie Ren a Pal?
I have not seen that movie yet, but like once I watch it, like if I like it, I'll get it eventually. But yeah, I have to watch it though first. I
Yeah,
heard decent things about it.
it just barely came out, huh? Like this Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you heard of it, Cinematics?
I think I saw somebody. I watched a video. Somebody did pick it up, but I haven't seen like a trailer on it. I only know that Will Wheaton is in it. He's from Star Trek. That's the only person I know that's in it.
Yeah.
I
And he
mean,
plays like some kind of weirdo. So that seemed interesting because I want to see Will Wheaton as like a weird guy.
let's see, we got mid-level media over here saying that Thread Steelbook is badass.
Yeah, I like the cover art on it, and then like the quote where it says "I am war" or whatever on the back. It looked pretty cool with him on the bike.
The colors look really nice on it, like how it all blends in.
Yeah.
All right,
I just checked the Best Buy app on my phone, and yeah, they're all sold out near me.
You could kind of get a feeling what steelbooks are gonna sell out and which ones aren't, because there's still a lot of steelbooks for Milan right now. There's still 13 hours. There's a lot of what else is out there right now.
Oh yeah, the Arrival Steelbook.
Arrival.
Yeah.
But then it's
What
like
else?
if it's a big movie and you know it's gonna sell out, you gotta pre-order.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's like the Halloween one, the 1978. All right, so we got mid-level media asking, have you guys got into collecting Criterions? I haven't jumped on that ship yet.
No, I
I
think I have like one, but that was because it's like a movie that I really like, and that's really it.
Which one was it?
The Before trilogy,
Okay.
and it's like the only way.
Or
Yeah,
you
it's the
can
only
get
way
it.
you can get it on Blu-ray.
Okay.
So, well, the third one is on Blu-ray, and I have that. But the first two are I have them all. I have all three on DVD, but the first two are the only way you can get them on Blu-ray is through that Criterion collection.
Okay, that sucks.
It's like super expensive, so
Go ahead, Daniel.
Yeah, for me, I kind of started getting into them a little bit, but they're kind of expensive to purchase. But the only two I have is just the Irishman one and Silence in the Lambs. The only reason I got the Irishman one because that's the only way you can get it on the Blu-ray format. And I really like the artwork on it. So yeah, it like Foxtel said, if it's a movie I really like, I'll get it on Criterion if it has like a really cool cover. But other than that, like I'm still trying to collect or get into the groove of the Criterion, but I'm more of like a slipcover steelbook person. So
That's
so
the
yeah.
other thing about Criterion. It's kind of weird, but I don't think they look that good. Like there's a lot of them that look really cool, but a majority of them I don't like the way they look.
Yeah, they look like basic.
That's gonna get a lot of hate from like the people from UK. Like people from the UK love Criterion, so
Yeah.
if you say anything bad about Criterion, the people from UK are gonna flip out.
I haven't jumped on it. I don't think I plan to. I'm just gonna stick with the 4Ks and Screen Factories and all the other stuff. So there's Arrow Video. jumping on that train right now. So, but I don't know about Criterion yet. So maybe in the future.
Mhm.
Let's see. Not my turn.
Oh my God.
All right, we got Radford Rams in here. Says seems like 4K physical media releases is very slow this year. Well, we're getting a lot of rumor announcements, so I know there's still rumors, but there's a lot of stuff getting like in the air about. Like, it's not official, but they are talking about Scream collection, possibly getting a 4K collection. So if that comes out, I'm gonna be picking that one up. Also, what's in there? Sleepy Hollow is in there.
Yeah, Sleepy
in
Hollow.
4K.
Sleepy Hollow looks good in 4K.
And yeah, that would be a good one because all the dark scenes, it's like a dark movie, especially all the blacks. What else do we have? We got Heat.
That Heat, yeah. Spaceballs, the original Hellraiser got rumored for release too on 4K, the original Hellraiser.
I think Looper is supposed to get a 4K. Looper.
That would be nice.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
What else do we got? We got Shrek. That one's official.
Shrek, yeah.
Can't mess with the Shrek, man. I believe it's just the first one, but I'm pretty sure DreamWorks is gonna put all their animated movies out there. So
Yeah, they'll probably put them like one by one eventually.
what else we got? That was rumored. I'm trying to think. There's the Batman versus Superman, the Ultimate Edition. I think
yeah, that.
it'll be online only.
Then the Snyder Cut on May 18th, I think. Too.
Are you guys excited for a Snyder Cut? Or do you guys have HBO Max?
Yeah, I do.
I do. Yeah.
I think I'm more pumped for Godzilla versus Kong.
Yeah, same here.
Who are you guys voting for on that one?
I'll probably go Godzilla. Like they're both good, but I think Godzilla got this.
I'm gonna go with Kong just because he's like the underdog.
Yeah.
Just because no one's saying Kong, so I'm gonna say Kong.
But that first trailer they dropped,
Yeah.
it was in favor of Kong. Because I was like, and then like there's rumors that they're gonna team up, so it's like, I don't know. I'd rather have them fight versus instead of teaming up, I'd rather see them fight to the death. But
yeah, same here. But
we'll see. All right.
Yeah, I did a couple of edits on that. The Godzilla and Kong in my part 2 interview video. I did those edits for Kong and Godzilla. Those are like my favorite ones I've done. They're pretty funny.
All right, we got Radford Ram saying, "Do you guys buy used physical media?"
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I do. Like FYE sometimes. Whenever I go to Goodwill or like a Savers thrift store, like if I find like a decent if it's in decent shape, I'll get it.
You can't forget eBay.
Yeah, eBay too. Yeah, eBay's another good one too that I find a lot of good physical media on. And everything
I would
like
say
that.
eBay for me because I try to look for the slipcover. So if I have to find an older 4K, I gotta go find that slip. I'm gonna go to eBay, even though you're gonna pay a lot for it, but it looks nice on the shelf. So
I think a majority of my collection is maybe used, I guess, because there's a store here called Zia Records. They sell like all kinds of different stuff. So that's kind of where I go to get all my stuff. It's pretty cheap too. So
it's always fun when you have those like physical media stores like those ones, and you can actually they always have a bunch of stuff that you won't find in like a retail store. So
yeah, they're also really good about I don't know how everyone the other places are, but the Zias here, like they're really good with trade-ins. Like they'll give you the best offer on what you're trading in, because I know that like FYE and like a couple places are just really bad. They're like
the other day, and I gave them a stack of Blu-rays. It was probably like 15 Blu-rays, and they offered me $5 for the whole stack. I was like, yeah,
that's a rip-off. Then they'll go and try to sell them. Then they'll go try to sell them for like $17, $18 or something.
Yeah,
it's like ridiculous.
I know they've closed a lot of FYE stores down over here. I'm not sure in California though. They're barely surviving. They're probably just in like a couple malls here.
There's literally one FYE in the entire state. Damn. And it's like right down the street, because I live down the street from the mall. Okay. And that's the only FYE in the entire state. Because all the other ones closed down.
Yep.
Yeah. Where I live, there's only the
price. It's their problem.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Daniel.
Well, where I live, they only have like two. One in Albuquerque and then another one like in Bernalillo, but that's about it. as far as FYEs. But they opened up like a new store where I live in Santa Fe. It's called Noble. They sell like used video games, used movies, um, used CDs, DVD players, stuff like that. And it's really good. They really have like really decent prices on their stuff. Like their 4Ks are like $10, their Blu-rays are $5, and like their DVDs are like $1. So not a bad
It's not bad.
pricing.
Yeah. You guys got was it Hamilton or something like that in New Mexico?
Yeah, we have a couple of those. We have a
Yeah.
couple of Hamilton books, and then we have a couple of what are those called? Barnes and Noble as well.
Mhm. Yeah, when I was in Albuquerque a few years ago, I went to Hamilton, so they had a lot of really good stuff there.
There's a
Yeah.
for California, we have a store called Book Off. I'm not sure if it's just California, but the problem with them is they have only slipcovers and they know it's rare. So sometimes they'll put a price like that. If it's out of print, they know it. So that's the only thing. All right. So next question we have is from Tyler Thunder. Even physical music CDs and physical copies of games would help to save. I'm guessing is what he's saying with physical books too.
Yeah,
Pretty much everything physical media needs to be saved. When you go to Target though, it looks like a Barnes and Noble now in the entertainment center. So it's like there's not much movies in that Target anymore. It's aisles of books. I don't know if books are
yeah.
selling better than movies now or how's that going, but
Maybe.
yeah,
I
I
mean,
don't really
everyone's
go
kind of at home chilling, so.
to
Yeah, because my Target has like 5 shelves of books and like 2 rows of movies, and that's about it.
And the problem,
Yeah.
they don't restock them. They don't like change out movies and put like different titles here, so you can kind of like, because it's probably been a whole year of Target just having the same movies, and I'm just like, oh,
Yeah.
there's no point in going there.
There's a Target by my house that has the same like Joker steelbook that's been sitting there for like I don't know how long, maybe 6-7 months.
Right. I mean, they have growing with the NECA figures. If you're into NECA figures and stuff, they have those, and like they're putting more kind of movie stuff there, accessories. Let's see. We got mid-level media saying crazy, but DVDs are still like 75% of physical media's market. And that's because a lot of people haven't jumped onto Blu-ray and they haven't jumped onto 4K. But the problem is, like, I know 4K TVs are like in everybody's house, but they're still stuck on DVD. So it's like,
Yeah,
I can't watch the DVD on the
that
4K.
that kind of bugs me. I'm kind of a snob when it comes to that. Like at work, I'll ask my friends like, "Oh, do you guys have like 4K TVs?" And it's like, "Yeah." And it's like, "Oh, what do you guys watch? Like, what do you guys watch tonight?" And like, as like DVDs. I'm like, "Bro, why are you watching this DVD on 4K?" That bugs me so much.
I
Right.
tried watching the original Texas Chainsaw because I had like the old school DVD, and like I had to turn it off because like the picture quality was like so bad. It looked like a wounded up VHS tape.
Tell them to watch
So
like the 320p YouTube video and see how they
Yeah, it's kind of weird how growing up, you're used to a certain, like I was watching old TV shows and I'm like, damn, how did I watch this when I was younger? It looks really bad. I
Yeah,
guess it's because your eyes will just get used to it or something. I don't know.
that's true. Let's see. We got Bradford Ram saying only 3% 4K UHD sales last year. So that's a little percentage. I'm hoping 4K can step up, like with the PS5 coming out. I think the problem with the PS5 was it doesn't support Dolby Vision. If I'm correct on that, that's one problem that I'm seeing with that PS5. But other than that, it plays a 4K disc on there. So I don't know if people are going to be thrown off by that. We just need to get those PS5s out in the stores because of the scalpers. And once that gets over with, we can finally play PS5. We'll see.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm always watching like the Best Buy app. I get like notifications. I'm signed up for notifications whenever like either a PS5 or an Xbox kind of goes in stock at Best Buy. But those
yeah.
things go by so quick. You gotta be so fast. Because every time I get the notification, I'll go into the Best Buy app, and they're gone.
Yeah, I tried to do it last week. I was trying to get a PS5 and I was just pressing the add to cart. In less than a second, it was already sold out. Like I don't know if it's the bots or how they doing that.
Most likely.
So, you want to answer this one, Daniel?
yeah, I might have asked this before, but have you guys seen scary vids from people like Mr. Nightmare? It would be interesting to see you guys react to them. I've heard of him, but I've never watched any of like the videos or anything like that. So I might check into that sometime.
Is that a
sometime soon.
YouTuber?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a YouTuber named Mr. Nightmare, and he like does a bunch of like not movie reactions, but like video reactions to like different like scary like movie clips or movie videos and stuff.
Um, I mean, that could be a possibility on the channel. Like, if you guys want to, like, for me, I would like to do reactions. And if you guys wanted to join in, that could be a thing we could do too in the
Yeah.
future. If you guys would be down. I don't know how.
Yeah, it'd be
I've never done a reaction video, so I don't know how I'm gonna react to it. So
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I always thought that doing a reaction was be cool, but it's like I don't really show a whole lot of emotion a lot of times.
yeah.
So I think it would just be kind of weird just be staring at a screen. Because like all those like reaction channels, they're like really like animated dudes, you know, and I'm kind of just like watching.
Yeah, you're gonna put like in the background some eye drops, trying to fake cry in there.
Yeah, that's really good.
All right, you can answer this one. Cinematics.
Arrival is a very slow burn movie. It is, but I really love that movie. I pretty much love everything from Denis Villeneuve. I haven't seen a bad movie from that guy yet, which is why I'm kind of excited for Dune. But I mean, I don't know, the old school Dune, like the original one, that one was like really bad. So I don't know. Was the Rock in Dune?
Yeah. Yeah. I
don't
haven't
remember
watched
that.
Arrival yet. I picked up the Steelbooks. It's on my watch list. So I'll be watching it soon.
Yeah, you gotta pay attention to that one. It's kind of weird.
yeah.
Definitely. It says wait for the Barnes and Noble Criterion sale in July. So that's from Mid Level Media. If you guys are gonna be interested in Criterion, July's the date.
Is that like the 50% off deal
Yeah,
when they do that?
50.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what is it, like 20
Yeah.
bucks to Criterion with that?
I think it just
I think
depends
so,
on the
yeah.
Criterion.
Yeah. All right. Radford's Ram saying, are you guys looking forward to Souls and Wonder Woman 1984 4K Steelbooks?
Yeah, I am for the Wonder Woman one. I'm thinking of picking up Soul Day 1, but I'm thinking of just waiting for like Black Friday for that one. For like a price drop on it. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for the Wonder Woman 1984. I know a lot of people didn't like it. I actually enjoyed it. I was one of the few people that probably enjoyed it. For what it was. Like, yeah, it was kind of like a mess, like with the fight scene with Cheetah and everything. But I overall enjoyed it for what it was. I kind of liked Pedro Pascal's character in it.
Yeah, he was
I
good.
think I think they could have like expanded his character a little bit more. But yeah, I'm excited for the Wonder Woman Steelbook.
Are you like triple dipping on that one, or are you double dipping?
I'm not too sure because I know they released like what was it, the Digibook or whatever today.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it.
Because that's
I
a
might
big
just
release day too. You got I think Godzilla at the same time. You're gonna have so many other things. You're gonna be like, that's a big release one.
yeah.
For me, I don't know if I'm going steelbook on that one. I'm probably gonna do slipcover because I sold my first Wonder Woman steelbook, which I should have probably kept. If I had the other one, I probably would have got this one. I'm not sure yet. Probably not slipcover.
Yeah, I haven't seen Soul yet. I'm like behind on that one. I haven't seen it
I
yet.
haven't seen that one either.
Wonder Woman for sure. I have to get it just because I have all of the other DC Steelbooks, so I kind of have to get it just to complete everything.
Yeah, like if you already started off steelbook, then grab the steelbook.
Yeah.
Souls, if you're gonna wait for a sale on that, that's probably gonna be a long time. It's Disney.
Yeah.
That rat wants all the money, man.
Yeah.
The mouse. All right, let's see. The thing I never understood is why can't PS4 and PS5 play music CDs? I don't know. I haven't bought regular CDs in a long time. That's probably one because it will mean playing. But
yeah, I haven't bought a CD in like a long time. I'd probably like my last CD was probably like Eminem's Recovery CD, like in 2010, and then after that I stopped buying CDs.
yeah,
But yeah, I don't understand why they don't play. I think it's because they're more of like you just stream it now, the music now. So yeah, Yeah, I haven't really bought anything physical with CDs in forever.
It used to be a thing though. Like I used to have a CD player. I would have the
Mm.
little flip thing with the CDs in there. And I used to have like the Linkin Park, like, cause you didn't have before iPods, you just had a CD player and you listen to one album and that's it, like for the
Mhm.
rest of that whole month.
Yeah.
The only thing I hated
Yeah.
about CD players is like every time you would hit like a speed bump or something, it would
Oh
like
yeah,
skip
it
the
stopped.
song.
You had to
Yeah.
get that anti-skip CD player.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
I was taking a trip to Mexico and it's a day drive to get to where I was going, so I had Linkin Park the whole freaking drive there and back.
Mm. Yeah, I think that's the last CD I bought, just like kind of randomly. Was like a couple Linkin Park albums, just so I can have them.
Yeah.
And I think like the first Guns N' Roses album, just have them. Like I brought it home. It's funny, like it makes me feel really old, but I brought it home and my son saw it and he's like,
Yeah.
"What is that?" I was like, "It's a CD." He's like, "What's a CD?" I was
Dang.
like, "Damn, I'm old."
All right, let's see. We're gonna keep going. I believe PS2 could play music CDs. Yeah, PS2 did, and I think PS3 did.
Yeah, the first when a PS3 first came out, their first like console, they you could play CDs like easily.
All right, let's see. We got mid-level saying. Hold on, let's get this. All right, Team Con. So yeah, I'm going Godzilla. Godzilla.
I'll be the only one rooting for Kong then.
Well, you got mid-level media with you right there. All right, next question from Kay. Are you guys getting Friday the 13th Part 2 Steelbook releases 23rd? I'm pumped. And if I'm sure on that, it's only $15 for that one. For that. So it's not bad. But I have the collection, so I don't know if
Yeah, same here.
That's kind of
Same
weird that they
here.
would release a steelbook after they just released that huge collection.
I know it's kind of crazy.
They tend to do that though. That's kind of what like I hate about collecting stuff is they'll put something out that's really good, so you get it, and then like a couple months later they put something else out, and you're like, damn, I already had it, but you really want it, so you get it again.
Yeah, at
they
this point they're like selling it off of like the name basically because it's Jason and stuff like that. Like same thing with Michael Myers. Eventually they'll start releasing steelbooks for each of the Halloween movies, like all the other Halloween movies, and then Nightmare on Elm Street. Um, yeah, it's basically just marketing, like because of the name, basically. But
there's no artwork in those ones, right? In the Friday the 13th Steelbook, is there?
no, they're like blank inside. It's just like the original cover arts for like each of the films, like the poster arts.
Oh, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
At least
that's the
put
only
some art.
downfall about that.
All right, we got Radford Ram saying, "What's the most expensive slipcover only that you purchase on eBay?" Without the movie, I've never actually bought a slipcover by itself. I always find the movie with it. So I'm trying to think what's the most expensive though. I think it was like $40. Probably like 40. I almost did 60
Mm-hmm.
because Starship Troopers is that hard to find.
Starship Troopers had a slipcover.
Yeah, it has a 4K slipcover, but it's out of print, so you gotta
Oh,
go.
okay, yeah, the 4K one,
And it's
yeah.
hard to find it. I messed up. Like I should have just bought it when it first came out because I love Starship Troopers, and that's why I regret not buying it on release days because sometimes these 4K slips go so fast and they don't restock them after that. And yeah,
I still need to get up on that on my collection. I still need to get the Stormship Troopers. Like I've seen it a couple of times, just I never physically like owned it in my collection. So that's probably one it's gonna be like on my radar to buy eventually.
he says the only good bug is a dead bug. Yeah.
I remember I think the most expensive one slipcover that I had. I never bought like an individual slipcover, but one I remember having for I think I still have it was that what is it Ex Machina, the
Oh yeah.
4K
Oh
with the
yeah.
slipcover. Like, for a long time, that slipcover was like really hard to find. So I mean, I don't know how it is now, but at the time when I had it, it was the slipcover alone was going for like $40.
I have it, luckily, so that's a good movie though.
Mm-hmm.
All right, mid-level media saying he's off to work, guys. Have an awesome stream. Thanks for dropping by, man. Any support? Yeah, if you guys are just joining in, please don't forget to hit that like button. Show the support to the channel, and don't forget ask your questions. We're gonna get right through them. we're just going down this list. You guys can ask us anything about physical media. It could even be like, what's our favorite food, etc. Anything. So yeah, don't be shy. Don't. We're, like I said, we're just here for fun. Just talking about physical media in general. So, all right, Tyler Thunder saying, did they wait? They did a John Wick game called John Wick Hex. Um, I feel like I was hoping a AAA title for John Wick would have been better because I mean they could do so much with John Wick as a video game,
Yeah.
and that one is like more of a cartoonish, like comic style kind of game. So that was kind of fell. And what is it, Cyberpunk with Keanu Reeves? That one kind of
Yeah.
fell too. So hopefully we could get a good John Wick game in the future because every time you watch John Wick, you feel like probably playing a shooter game after that or something.
Yeah. Agreed.
Keanu Reeves just recently got a comic book series done about him too, like Berserker or something. He kind of looks like Mad Max mixed with John Wick. It's kind of weird.
Nice. He got so popular. Like it was like the last couple of years, he just blew up again.
Yeah, because I remember he was kind of like he was kind of like he was kind of a meme for a while, and then all of a sudden he just got huge again. It's crazy.
Yeah, I forgot that one Netflix movie. It's like with the two Asians that they like each other, and then he comes in at the dinner table because he's like the date. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
That sounds really familiar.
Yeah. Can't think of it.
And he's funny in that one. He's just in it for like a cameo, but he's like pretty funny in there. He's like he's pretty much acting as himself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, you guys, I'll try to figure out what that movie is. That's what sucks about Netflix because there's some movies that you want physical media, and you can't.
But they'll never get them.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, unless you get it from like Stinky Tuna or something.
Not even.
Yeah.
That. They stopped that, right?
Oh, they stopped that.
Yeah.
I think they.
Yeah, they stopped. Yeah.
Doing it for like the UK, and then they probably did stop it.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to get those.
Me neither.
I'm just glad I was able to get like the babysitter movies from them.
Yeah, those are two good films. I like The Babysitter.
I think those are like Samara Weaving's like most underrated films too. Like,
have you watched that Cinematics?
I saw the first one. I saw like half of the second one, but I know the ending, so it kind of got spoiled for me. So that's why I didn't really watch the rest of it because I knew the ending.
Right. Yeah, the first is better. The second was still good, but all right. We got Kay saying nice thing about buying physical media in Canada is that the price is the exact same as the States, but our currency is a lot cheaper. Well, that's good.
That's weird how that works. Like,
yeah.
You go to like a country and it says like 500 something on it, and it's only like $5 US.
Yeah.
like in Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico. When I used to go to Mexico, I used to think like, damn, this is expensive, and it's like, no, it's pesos. So it's like 100 pesos is like $1.
$1 something. Yeah.
Same with yen, Japanese yen.
Mm.
You guys buy used steelbooks? I actually never bought any used steelbooks. I always buy them new.
Same here. I usually buy them brand new.
I bought a few used ones from that Zia place. Most of the times that when I buy steelbook, they're just for like collecting, so they're just still sealed, and they just sit on the shelf. But sometimes I'll buy a used one if it's for a movie that I like, but not enough to buy like multiple copies of it, either like a Blu-ray or a steelbook. So if I find a really nice steelbook, if it's used, I'll buy it.
I mean, if it's a good price, yeah, I'll pick it up. If it's like overpriced and it's like, well, it depends what it is. Like if I really, really want it, I'm gonna go for it. But I never really see a used steelbook. So Tyler Thunder says Lionsgate Games does games now too. They did John Wick's Hex game, Blair Witch game, etc. So it seems like Lionsgate is jumping in the video game territory.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
The Blair Witch game, huh? What's that one game with the slashers? Deadlight or something?
Oh, Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was hoping like they would like kind of do a little bit better graphics and stuff on that, and then that game would be sick, man.
Yeah. I want them to do like a full out like Michael Myers game, like eventually.
Because they did Friday the 13th, so you never know.
Yeah.
Then we had Freddy Krueger in Mortal Kombat. So.
Oh yeah. Then Alien and Predator, I think, too, were in that too, weren't they? In Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat.
Leatherface.
Alien versus
Yeah.
Predator on PS3 was a good game. That was fun playing online because you either were on the Alien side, the Marine side, or the Predator side. It was pretty cool. Vincent Smith saying, "You guys buy any Zavi? Anything from Zavi?"
I heard
Zavi,
Zabby's really bad.
I was tempted to buy that Fast and the Furious, but then there's rumor that they're gonna put a collection steelbook for the Fast and the Furious, so I'm not sure. But that steelbook looked nice, but it was just overpriced, so I didn't get it.
the only thing I have Zavi is just Captain Marvel. Like I bought like an edition from Zavi from Captain Marvel, which looked really cool because it came with like cards and like a poster and like and stuff like that, and like an autograph thing from Brie Larson, which is pretty cool. Yeah, that's like the only thing Zavi I have at the moment.
I actually have a few. I have a few steelbooks from Zabby, but I never got them from them. I got them from somebody on eBay.
Okay.
Just because I hear like I watch a lot of different YouTubers from UK. I think that's like where most of most of my viewers come from, and they're always like talking about how bad Zabby's like shipping is. It takes forever, and a lot of stuff comes in damaged.
That's the
Damn.
one thing I don't like ordering like for like the post office like steelbooks because they throw everything. So I'm afraid like whenever I order something online steelbook wise that they're gonna like dent it.
They just throw it out your window.
There you go.
Tyler Thunder, Mr. Nightmare talks about a lot of true scary stories. So I'll have to check out his YouTube channel. I've never heard of it, so I'll probably do that today.
Yeah, I was looking up a couple of videos. Like, right, I have my phone next to me, so I was kind of looking up the channel.
Kay saying there's cover art in the Friday the 13th steelbook. Might be just Canada.
Yeah, it might just be over there because like I've watched a few other YouTubers that unbox of the steelbook and like the artwork is just blank, like a blank like silver inside. So yeah, it might just be their
like
edition.
priority that they do that because you're spending so much on a steelbook. It should be like they're gonna put their all out on it. It's the ultimate collector's edition of it. So if you get some blank steelbook inside, that sucks. It's
They
not
could
to collectors it is.
what they could have done with like the Friday the 13th one, they could have either put a quote or they could have put like Jason's mom holding the knife or something to like make it look cool or something instead of having it blank.
Whatever they put for that in the Canada one, that's probably some different artwork, but it would be cool if you get little extras here in the movies here and there, like a little poster or something. I mean, it makes our money worth it. Usually, like it used to be people were getting upset when they had the cases like the Blu-ray ones, and it was just a recycle case. It was cheaply made.
Oh yeah.
And you're spending like $30 on a case, and they were just giving you like a recycle one. Like, geez. I know we gotta save that planet, but
yeah, you would think if you're paying like $25 and up, you would think that you would get something like that in that price range, like something like really high quality or something decent.
Yeah. I mean, do these like companies think that we're just throwing away the cases? That they want to put out like like recycled ones? It's weird.
Yeah, it is.
Video games, they had the game manual, and then they stopped putting game manuals as well. So it's like that was another thing. But like if you get a case and it's just like this, and you're just like, oh wow.
But I noticed in some, yeah, yeah. But I noticed with video game cases too. Like I know they got rid of the manual, but I think they put the manual inside like the inside of like the cover art.
Yeah.
Like on the sides.
Well, I'm checking the 4K case, and they don't have it like that, so it's actually good. I think they actually don't have recycle.
That's what I like when it has like at least like 2 disc like inserts or just a solid color instead of like a recycling thing on it.
I know a lot of people don't like when the movies are stacked on there.
Oh yeah, that's awful.
And
that's awful.
You probably need like the bottom disc, and you're like getting all the disc out.
I like them better when you can just flap open the discs one by one. I think that's like more.
I think Apocalypse Now is kind of like cheaply made too, and that was like a premium edition, whatever. On 4K, do you guys have it?
Yeah.
I don't have that one.
I bought it a few months back. I think I bought it like in December.
Let me bring it on and see how that holds up.
But I think I've seen that. I think I've seen that one.
It feels cheap. I mean, it looks nice. It looks like it's sturdy, but it's kind of like cheap. Look, it's already like this just fell right now. Look, yeah, see, this disc is broken already. So
Oof.
What's
That's a
even worse
suck
is
too.
those one kind of like looking sets that they just have that little sleeve that you stick the Blu-ray in, and
yeah,
Oh
every
yeah,
time you
those
pull
are
it out, it
awful.
just feels like it's just scratching the disc. That's bad.
Yeah, those are awful. Because I think I used to have the Friday the 13th tin before I sold it. That had like the discs and those sleeves, and I didn't really like the way they made that. Because I know how like rare it is now, but like I didn't really like the way the sleeves looked at all.
all right, welcome to the channel. How do you say his name? Tree Boro. I'm guessing.
Triboy Gigolo.
Triboro. Yeah, Gigolo. What's up, 4K Media? What's up, man? Daniel, what was your favorite cartoon or anime growing up? So I'll go first. Favorite cartoon growing up probably was what is it? Well, I like South Park growing up. I know, but as a kid, probably would be like more of Nickelodeon and Disney. So probably like Hey Arnold was pretty chill. And for anime, I'm gonna go Naruto because that's probably what got me into anime. So
For me, it'd probably be Beavis and Butthead.
yeah,
Um, yeah, so I really liked that show a lot growing up, and probably like early Nickelodeon, like Rugrats and stuff like that. Hey Arnold. Trying to think else. That one with the dog. Is it the Cowardly Dog or something? I forgot the name of that cartoon.
Curse,
But yeah, yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog. What else? And then anime, I got into like the Avatar: Last of Airbender. That was like my anime show growing up that I used to watch, and Pokemon as well, Yu-Gi-Oh. So all those ones I grew up on, as a kid.
What about you, cinematics?
Yeah, I watched a lot of like the Rugrats. I don't remember if they had their own show or if it was just like a compilation of stuff, but like the what was it, Animaniacs and Pinky and the
Yeah,
Brain and stuff. I think they were all like
Oh yeah,
collected in one thing.
Rockets.
Yeah, yeah, and then I watched a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh. I still do. Like that's kind of like the other thing that I've been into right now. I think Blu-rays have kind of taken a back seat because I've just been really into Yu-Gi-Oh right now.
That blue
I
eyes.
also really liked I also really liked King of the Hill. I watched a lot of
well,
that.
that's a good one.
I thought that was really funny because I loved I really like Beavis and Butthead, so I started watching that because it's the same creator.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember like cause I grew up in the 90s, so I remember like Rugrats. I think it was Burger King. They had like the watches and like you press it and it like talks.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah, I
blink.
used to have one of
I
those.
think I've seen one of those.
Dude, I mean, they used to go all out with stuff like fast
Yeah,
food
they
and stuff,
did.
and they kind of don't do that no more. So, like
Yeah, they
Pokemon,
recently did that. They recently did that with the 25th anniversary of Pokemon at
yeah,
McDonald's.
yeah.
They're
I'm
like grown
surprised it
ass
wasn't Burger
men.
King.
They're like grown ass men buying like 20 Happy Meals.
Yeah, I had a friend that was actually doing that. I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm trying to get Pokemon cards." Like, what the heck?
Yeah, like man, collect like trading cards are like really big right now again.
And
Yeah,
It's crazy.
they're
I might.
there's a thing called Frankenstein's over here. It's a collectible store. It's pretty much a swap meet, but like they have cards and everything there, like Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon, and it's crazy. Like I don't know if you ever come down to LA, you should try looking at that spot. I bet you'll like it.
Mhm. Yeah, because that's what I'm like. The past few months, I've just been into collecting Yu-Gi-Oh cards again. But I didn't even know that there was this like huge boom in it. So it's like really, really hard to find certain cards that I used to have,
Yeah,
unless I go like buy them offline online, or if I go to I have to go to the card shops like a lot to kind of see what new stuff they have. But it's crazy,
I
man.
think the original Charizard is going for 35,000. Is it?
Mhm. Something like that. Even Pokemon too. Like my son's into Pokemon right now, so I have not only am I buying like Yu-Gi-Oh cards for myself, I also have to get him like Pokemon, which is even more expensive.
Oh, Okay, let's move on right here. We got Tyler Thunder asking, imagine Rockstar made a John Wick game. Um, that would be awesome because you know they did Red Dead Redemption and GTA, which I don't know. Were you guys a big fan of GTA 5 or did you guys?
I never got to play GTA 5. That's like the one GTA game I never got to play.
I was so more into them at like the PS2 time where it was like Vice City, San Andreas, and then
Mhm.
I did play 4 on PS3. I was into it, but for some reason, I don't know if it's the mechanics on 5 that I was just not really liking it that much. It, it's a good game, but it's just I don't know. I didn't even finish the story on that one.
Yeah. I think Grand Theft Auto 4 is one that a lot of people don't really talk about because once 5 came out,
Online was
everyone
fun on
kind of
that
forgot
one.
about it. Yeah, but I liked 4. I thought 4 was actually pretty good.
It was fun when the helicopter online, like they would put the blade so that your car would fly across the map. Like
Yeah,
just pretty much get the blade so your car just flies. I would like to do that, but all right. Next question: The Rock or Keanu Reeves?
I'd say
That's
you're Keanu
easy.
Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
Mm, yeah, Keanu Reeves. Even though, as much as I like Dwayne Johnson, like I remember as a kid because I used to watch a lot of wrestling, I always hated The Rock. Always hated him. So even like when he started doing movies, like now I like him. He's pretty cool. But like I remember for the longest time I hated him.
Dang. No,
Just because my favorite wrestler was Stone Cold Steve Austin, and him and The Rock were like arch enemies. So that's why I hated him.
oh, gotcha. Stone Cold Stunner. That movie is always
My favorite.
fun to watch. The Stone Cold Stunner, and like they just fly back, all dramatic.
yeah. Yeah.
All right. What do you? Kay's asking, what do you guys think of Deadpool 3 being announced? Always thought Deadpool is overrated. The jokes get old very quick. I enjoyed the movies. Like, I'm not a big fan of Deadpool, but I enjoy watching them.
I enjoy
You know
it.
what? Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
think
say
it's pretty
something
good.
kind of controversial, but he's kind of right. Like the Deadpool jokes, as funny as they are right now, I don't think they're gonna age that well. Like in a couple of years, they're gonna be kind of because they're really dated, for the
Yeah,
time. So like in 10 years or so, like the jokes aren't gonna be as funny.
yeah. I like the scene though where he's cutting up people in the first one with the sword. It's just
Mm.
like everywhere. It's like
Yeah,
it's all like bloody. But the third one is going to be coming out, and then they're saying it is going to be rated R, so that's good. At least they're going to keep it dark.
Let's hope.
What was the? Didn't they put Deadpool 2 out, and it was like a rated PG-13 version of it?
well, Once Upon a Time in
Yeah, and I don't think I think
yeah,
it's horrible. No,
I never
yeah,
saw it.
yeah. It's like a really watered down version of Deadpool 2.
like
Like
who would
it's
want to
really
watch
really
something
bad.
like that? That's like watching
Like
Jason like censored or something.
yeah, they took out all like the bloody scenes and they took out all the like cussing, like the cuss words. Like because I work at the theater, I like do theater checks and like it looked kind of funny. They
Yeah.
like changed his wording and everything, and it doesn't feel like a Deadpool movie. It feels like a straight to TV movie.
Mm.
All right. Well, here's a comedy. Two comedy actors. Vincent Smith's asking Jim Carrey or Will Ferrell. I'm gonna say that's hard because I like Will Ferrell's earlier movies. I feel like those are really funny, like Old School and like Step Brothers definitely is a big one. Jim Carrey has The Mask. Um, what do you guys are going for? I'm gonna say Jim Carrey.
I'm gonna say Jim Carrey because I liked his comedical roles like in Me, Myself, and Irene, um, The Mask, Dumb
The
and
Riddler
Dumber.
as Batman.
Yeah, Riddler. Yeah. What else? That Liar Liar movie was pretty good with him too.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, Dumb and Dumber.
Mm,
Yeah, I'd go Jim Carrey.
what about
Yeah,
you?
same. Same Jim Carrey, just because I think he's more versatile. Like he can do comedy, but he can also do like serious roles.
Right.
Where Will Ferrell, I think I've maybe only seen one kind of serious role from him, and it wasn't that good.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Like I
Jim
said, I
Carrey's
think
really
Will
good.
Ferrell's probably like better in like Step Brothers. That was probably his big one. Old School. I'm trying to think like
Night at the
Anchorman.
Roxbury.
Night at the Roxbury.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a
Night
good
at the
one.
Roxbury is a good
Yeah.
one. That's gonna get Blu-ray release soon, so I'm gonna be picking that up.
Yeah, same here.
All right, so we got Gigolo asking, name 3 of your favorite movies from early 2000s. So
Let's see.
let's see. And I gotta think on that.
Yeah. Um, I'd
Resident,
probably
the first
say
Resident Evil. I know it's controversial, but I think that was that in the early 2000s.
I think so. I think
yeah,
that was like what, 2002, 2003, I want to say.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
like
gonna
oh
go with
03, I
one
think.
of those ones, and then the first Keepers Creepers is a good one. And what else? I know they're not like big movies, but um, what else? Definitely Revenge of the Sith. That's a 2005 release, I think.
The Dark Knight that came out in
Let's see.
2008.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dark Knight is a big one.
Dark Knight.
The first X-Men. I remember when I first saw the first X-Men in theaters. That was really good.
Yeah, that was a fun one. What do you got, Daniel?
I'd probably say like the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Oh, definitely Spider Man,
Mhm.
dude. I remember that came to theaters. Everybody was watching it like 5 times in theaters. It was crazy. I even saw that one in Mexico and in California. I was like watching it in Spanish and in English. It
I
was
remember me and my little brother tried to watch the first Spider-Man in theaters, but like every theater was sold out, so we had to watch something else. I don't even remember what it was.
yeah. Tobey Maguire is always my favorite Spider Man. I know it's controversial, but
I
I
feel like
like
everyone has that like kind of, I don't know how to say it, but like that mentality that everything new is good and everything old is bad.
that's
That's
true.
kind of weird to me. Like now that we have a new Batman or a new Spider-Man, like everyone is like, oh, that's good because it's new, and everything old is bad.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, I feel like for us movie collectors, we think the opposite. Most likely, we're gonna think like the original is the better one or than the newer one. Especially
Yeah,
reboots nowadays, like Ghostbusters. You can name so many that are just flops, like Charlie's Angel. There's they're trying to reboot
and I
everything.
wonder, I wonder if it's like I have a video idea for that, like why some things or why we think like newer is better on some things or why some older is better. Because I find it really interesting like that. Like, is it like nostalgia and is it really bad or do we just hate it because it's new and we're not used to it?
Yeah, it's probably the newcomers that are liking the newer stuff than the old stuff. So
Mm-hmm. And
yeah,
age too. Like, is it
true.
an age thing?
yeah, that could be a factor in there. That Spider-Man pops up in here, huh?
I knew what we were talking about.
The tech dude one right here is asking, would you guys buy a 4K Rocky Steelbook collection? I definitely would because keep hearing good things about it. I know it's probably a big thing, but I haven't watched them, so I do want to watch them from beginning to end. So if they do come with that in 4K, I'm definitely picking that up.
Yeah, same here. I'll definitely pick it up. I really enjoyed the Rocky series, especially part 3, part 4. I know 5 doesn't really get talked about. I think that one's an underrated one. The street fighting one.
Oh,
But yeah,
the
definitely. Yeah, Tommy Gun. They made it look like a HBO like broadcast like uh fight. But yeah, I'll definitely pick up if it ever gets released or anything like that.
I mean, is that a big is that a possibility that we'll get a 4K? Who's the studio?
MGM and I think Lionsgate I think have the rights to
I
those
mean, that's a
movies.
big possibility. I know Lionsgate is partnering with Sony to release their physical media, and Sony's one of the top ones doing 4K releases on picture quality. So if they do collab, that's better for Lionsgate because now their picture is gonna look even better on their physical media. I think the worst? Who do you guys think is the worst physical media as a quality picture? Would it be Disney? Because I think Disney's their 4Ks are not like the best, but is there a company that you guys think?
Mm, probably um I can't think at at the moment, but I think some Universal has some 4Ks that have like really bad quality, like really bad like fuzziness and grittiness like on
Yeah,
their
the green.
4Ks.
Well,
Yeah.
that goes to Terminator 2 Judgment Day, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's probably like the worst 4K release. I don't know if they rushed it or what, but hopefully they kind of re-release it and do a better job on it.
yeah. I think I don't think Disney's like the worst, but in terms of the resources that they have,
Yeah,
they could be a lot better because
I
when you
think they're
watch a
lazy.
regular Blu-ray, yeah, if you watch a regular Blu-ray of like Coco and then you watch it on 4K, there's not much of a difference.
Yeah, Coco's a good one. Tyler Thunder says, my 20th birthday is coming in 4 days, March 14th. Happy early birthday on you, and I'm looking forward to it. I have not showed you guys how I look yet. We'll send you guys on IG, 4K Media Guy, and Daniel. Does your other friend have an IG? Cinematics, you want to introduce your Instagram and your YouTube to all the new people?
Yeah, so it's both my YouTube and Instagram are just at Foxtail Cinematics. Shouldn't be too hard to find. So if you find me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me on there.
Yeah, go check out his channels, guys. At the moment, you're doing what? You're doing like reviews?
Yeah, kind of stuff like that. A little bit of list videos. I think the last I usually do like topic videos too when I kind of want to. I guess just do different variations of stuff just to kind of keep myself more like not busy, but also expand. Like I don't want to do the same thing too much because then I get bored. So
Right.
I
Yeah.
like to try different things. So the last video I put out was like a topic video on TV shows that I don't want to watch, and before that, like reviews or just like list videos and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, check out his channel, guys, if you haven't. Also, Unwrap Movies as well. Let's go to the next one. Vincent Smith is asking Hunger Games or Maze Runner. I'm gonna go Hunger Games.
Hunger Games. I'm gonna say Maze Runner.
I'd
Maze
probably
Runner.
go. This is kind of a hard one, but I'll probably go Maze Runner as well.
All right. So the answer is this one's probably gonna be depending what you like, Predator or Alien.
I'd go
I like Alien because I
Predator.
feel like I'm gonna go Alien because I feel like Alien is he doesn't have to use weapons. He's just he just pretty much has his acid as his defense, and he has to like. I know Predator has so many weapons and gadgets and stuff, so it's probably I'm gonna go with Alien, just because he's underrated. I feel.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with Predator too, just because of the gadgets and the way he looks. Like I think he just looks awesome in the gadgets and everything. So.
I mean, I like Predator, but I just feel like I always feel like Alien's more underrated when it comes to Predator and Alien. Like
Yeah, I think it's because like they I guess most people would try to will look at like an alien as just being like an animal, and the Predator just has a little bit more personality.
That's true. He can like camouflage and all that crap. So let's see. We got Kay asking, are you guys excited for Space Jam with Braun? I am a die-hard Jordan fan, so I'm definitely not a fan, but I am excited for the original Space Jam on 4K. I'll go first. Not a fan of LeBron James, but I am a big fan of Space Jam, the original with Michael Jordan, of course. I just wish that Kobe Bryant would have been this newer one. It would have been with Kobe Bryant, not because he passed away, even before that. Like it would have been better with Kobe because he was like in his prime. But if Space Jam gets a 4K, I'll buy it again. I have the steelbook, but I'll buy it. The second one, I'm not excited for. I'm just gonna have an open mind with it. Like I'm not gonna judge it, but what they're saying so far, they already took out some characters from it. I don't think that's a big issue. Like they shouldn't be taking characters out. Like they're trying to cancel them, I guess. Like I think they're trying to cancel Speedy Gonzalez and what's the other one? The stunt.
Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah, because he's a sexual predator. It's kind of true, but
and I know they nerfed Lola the bunny, and that was a big thing. So, what are your guys' thoughts on Lola? Like, do you think she should have? Because this is my thing on it. I felt like she was a strong woman already in the first one. Like she showed up Bugs Bunny and that court, and like she has her sex appeal, whatever, for the little kids, whatever, but she wasn't all about that. She was showing her strength through the court. She was the best player on there. So
that was kind of the thing was that they were trying to like Bugs and the other guys were trying to sexualize her, but she was showing that she's not just that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't get why they would do that if that was the opposite was what they were trying to do.
Imagine Roger Rabbit, because I feel like that one's might be next. Hopefully not. They don't touch that one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But you guys are excited for LeBron James? Or do you guys care or
Uh,
not?
like I'm in the same boat as you. I'm gonna like not judge it. I'm just gonna go in with an open mind. And I'll see for myself if I like it or not. Like I agree. Like Kobe Bryant, I was waiting for like a Kobe Bryant one to happen, like in 2006, 2007. Um, for the Space Jam sequel, but yeah, like I said, like I'm just gonna go into it with an open mind. With the film, and I'll see how I feel. Like LeBron James, like he's all right, but I don't think he should have gotten the role.
Like it
Um,
happened so fast. It was just like, oh yeah.
Mhm.
yeah,
Have you guys seen the like the what is it, the photos that they put out?
Yeah.
The
So
animation is like a little bit more 3D.
it
I'm
looks
I'm
yeah. It looked
interested
kind
to
of,
see that. It looks interesting, but from
made it
what
look
I've
kind
seen,
of like
I gotta see the trailer though.
they kind of made it look like Tron, like the Tron Legacy movie, where it's like all like glass and like lighting.
right.
That's what it kind of looks like, the court.
Hmm.
I wonder if they're gonna verse like the aliens again, or they're going against like I don't know. They haven't showed up that part, but the aliens in the first one were pretty fun to watch. They're like little
Yeah,
tiny aliens. And
yeah, the Monstars.
yeah. All right, Gigolos is asking, is there a box set that you guys really want but haven't gotten your hands on yet? Box set. I would say the Resident Evil 4K box set. If I could still find that, I want to pick that one up. I just didn't like the individual little sleeves on there, but I guess it's better than nothing. And for I don't know if it's considered a box set, but I do want the Tobey Maguire trilogy on 4K. So I'm gonna keep my eyes on that.
For me, it'd probably be the Rambo tin set. I always see it at my Best Buy, but it's always so expensive to buy. Eventually, if it comes down to a reasonable price, I'll get that one. Another one would probably be the Nightmare on Elm Street Blu-ray set that has all of them. But I have a feeling they're gonna release like a Scream Factory or something eventually.
Oh
So I'm
yeah,
kind of like holding out to see if they are. Um, that's pretty much it. And then probably like a Child's Play, like the collection of all the Chucky movies. I still have my eye out on that. I know that one is not too expensive now, but yeah, those are the ones I'm
yeah. Still need to get
keeping an eye
Chucky.
out for.
Hmm.
Yeah.
There's this what is it? It's like a Lord of the Rings box set that's like the shape of a book that
Oh,
I
Oh
saw this
yeah.
one video of. I never saw it before, but I saw this video of this guy showing off his Blu-ray collection, and he had that. It was like it was in the shape of a book, and had all three original Lord of the Rings movies. It looked awesome, and I wanna get that. I just gotta find
I
it.
think that's the ultimate edition for the Blu-ray. It's like a big
Mhm.
bookshelf and it has books.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the ultimate edition. I was going for expensive when it first came out. I think it was like $500. Yeah. So I have the Steelbook collection now for the 4K, but I'm waiting for the Middle Earth collection. So you probably should wait on that because they're gonna bring out the
Mhm.
4K in the summer, and
Yeah.
let's see how that looks.
The one box that I missed out on too that I wanted was that Scream Factory of like the Halloween series,
Oh, I
but
know.
that one's going for crazy money, so I don't think
It,
that's ever gonna
it's
I'm ever
not.
gonna find that one for a cheap price.
You use your stimulus check, man, and you'll be set.
Uh,
Imagine. All right, Vincent's asking Matt Damon or Daniel Craig. I'm gonna go with Matt Damon. I know Daniel Craig's a good actor. I'm not saying that, but from this I'll go Matt Damon. I like his movies, so
I'd probably go Daniel Craig. I like Matt Damon too. They're both good actors. But Daniel Craig's been killing it with like the Bond films, and then I think he
Knives
has an
Out.
underrated, yeah, Knives Out, his underrated performance there. So yeah, I'll go Daniel Craig.
Saving
Probably
Private
Matt
Ryan.
Damon. Yeah, I think Matt Damon is. I think he just has a little bit more movies that I like. But I like Daniel Craig too.
Yeah,
I
they're
remember
both
him
good
from.
actors.
Yeah, I remember the first thing I watched with Daniel Craig in it was Road to Perdition by Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I know what you
That's
mean.
a good one. That's like a really underrated movie too. Like no one ever talks about that one.
That's a good one. All right, next one is gonna be Will Smith or Tom Cruise. I'm gonna go Will Smith.
Oh, that one's hard.
Yeah. I'd probably say Tom Cruise for me because like he's like one of the main actors that like does his own stunts and everything, and I really like Top Gun and Mission Impossible's Edge of Tomorrow, that Live Die Repeat movie. The Mummy remake with him was okay, like it was pretty decent.
What
So yeah,
about
I'll go
you got Will Smith with Bad Boys. He has I Am Legend, Wild Wild West, the cheesy one.
I
Men in
Robot,
Black. What else is he in? Gemini Man. What's like his best movie? I'm trying to think for Will
Fresh
Smith.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, that's too
I think Independence Day is like his biggest one. I think.
Independence.
Yeah. What's that other one?
What are
It's
you
like
gonna go? You said Tom Cruise cinematics.
Will Cruz. I don't know, honestly. This one's kind of hard.
You gotta choose, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Tom Cruise on this one, just because like I love Mission Impossible so much, and I'm like really hyped to see the next two.
Okay. All right. Well, let's move on to the next one. We got Mr. Dingo. It's HDGTV Wrestling, but I changed my name. Just noticed that, and so everyone can read it better. My question is, what do you guys think about them canceling the skunk from Looney Tunes now? We just talked about this one.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
I just feel like cancel culture is taking it a little too far. I feel like they're just nitpicking everything at this moment, just trying to figure out what is offensive to people now. Just trying to do that. I had a friend that he texted me saying that he was watching Rush Hour before the movie started. Now it's saying a message in the beginning of the movie that it might be offensive to some people today. So that's kind of crazy. Like movies now, like jokes back then, I guess, are offensive to people now. I
Yeah,
just see movies as movies. I'm not gonna go and be like, oh man, this is serious. I need to take this serious.
yeah. It's just weird how they have like the trigger warnings like at the beginning of stuff. They even have it for like books and like literally everything. There's like trigger warnings just in case you might be offended by something. Which is like, I mean, I get it, but there's things that are just going a little too far.
Like if I don't enjoy something, I'm not gonna spend my time watching it. So yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it's going a little bit too crazy. Like it was crazy how they were talking about the Mr. Potato Head thing, and like I went to my garage and and I forgot that I had like my Mr. Potato Head still, like the Mrs. and the Mr. from Toy Story,
Yeah.
and
Save that,
Well,
everything.
man.
there's
That's probably
both,
gonna
so
be
I don't see the issue with
Yeah,
that if there's both.
they were
yeah.
making a big issue of it because of like the gender thing, but it does have a gender, Mr. and Mrs. So I don't know why like they're taking it like so far with that. Like I think it's just
They're
I think
passing
people
a
are just over
They're
exaggerating.
passing a California law over here that the toy section over here has to be gender fluid, so they can't mix it just boy section and girl section. So I don't know how they're gonna do that because I mean, as my toy section in the Target, it's like it's cars, action figures, Legos, whatever. It's how are you gonna put that into everything? I don't get how they're gonna do that, but that's the law that they're trying to pass over here.
That's crazy.
I mean, even like aesthetically, it just doesn't go together. Like even if you're trying to do that, that's fine, but like aesthetically, things just don't. Boy toys and girl toys or whatever you want to say, like they just don't look good together unless you make like all of the packaging like white or black or the same color.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. I know that they just pulled Peter Pan and Dumbo off of Disney Plus, so they're trying to get ban
Yeah,
that. And there's rumor of Grease getting banned as well. So, like I said, if this is the
Grease.
best part of physical media is that you get to own these movies and nobody can take that from you. So, if you like a movie, go buy it, go support it, because you never know if they're gonna pull that movie or censor it or anything on that. So,
Yeah.
It also might like those kinds of things might also turn into like collector's items because they're uncensored.
right.
Like
So,
the Peter Pan one though, I can kind of understand that one because like I'm native, so when I watched, I remember the first time I rewatched it like a few weeks ago because I did a natives in film video a while back, and I rewatched
Mhm.
that scene from Peter Pan, and it honestly was just kind of offensive, but I thought it was still funny.
It's been so long since I watched Peter Pan. I watched Hook with Robin Williams. I don't know if that's the same thing though.
No, like in the animated Peter Pan, there's like a whole section with like natives calling themselves the Red Man, and it's like really stereotypical. So I can understand why it would be. I mean, me personally, I didn't find it offensive. I just thought it was funny.
Right. All right, let's go on to this next question. Tyler Thunder's asking, you guys excited for Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga? That's going to be the biggest Lego game ever and the biggest Lego Star Wars game ever. I believe that game is just going to be all the Star Wars in one game, like all the original trilogy, the prequel, and the sequel. So, yeah, I mean, I used to play those on PS2 on the Lego Star Wars. I was big into those. I haven't played them in a long time, though, so. But I'll probably pick it up and see how it goes. I'll probably skip the sequel part on that though.
It's crazy how many Lego games there are. There's so many Lego games.
They should make a really good Jurassic Park game, like I don't know, like a AAA Jurassic Park. I know they had a Jurassic Park game. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't like what I'm looking for. I don't know how to explain it, but Jurassic Park could be a good game too if they look into that.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys gonna pick up the Lego Star Wars or no?
I might. I don't know.
I'm sure my son will love it.
Yeah, that's why. All right, he's asking all the main Star Wars movies out so far are going to be in the Lego Star Wars. Yeah, just explain that.
Okay.
All right, Gigolo's asking, I prefer old Spider-Man and Batman. So the Tim Burton Batmans is what I'm thinking he's saying, and the Tobey Maguire ones.
At this point, even Christian Bale might be an old Batman too.
Christian Bale did an excellent job.
It's been what? Batman Begins came out in 2005, so that's like 15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer the old Spider-Man. I don't know. I think the replay value on those, the first and the second Spider-Man, are really good. Compared to like the Tom Holland ones. I enjoy them, but I feel like Tobey Maguire's are more funner to watch. Let's see. We got Tyler Thunder saying, that Tech Dude 1, I have a lot of memories with your channel. Used to watch you when I was younger. Yeah, I used to watch him a lot back in the day. Cool. I need to check out his channel too. I haven't checked that out. All right, next question from the Tech Dude 1. Tyler Thunder, wow, man, that's awesome. I didn't know I had fans like that. I need to get back into making videos. I miss it. Yeah, definitely getting back into videos so we can watch those. So, all right, Scream or Scary Movie?
I gotta go Scream. Like a Scary Movie's funny, but like I gotta go Scream.
I'm gonna go original Scream. I love Scary Movie too, though. I think they did a good job on that parody, and it holds up to today still. So that's probably one of the best parody movies out there. Probably Scary Movie.
Yeah, I agree on that.
So like they started getting bad. Like what, number 4? I think 3 was okay, even though
I
they
felt
made
like
it
up to
PG-13. But
3 was good to me. Up to 3,
yeah.
and after that it went downhill.
It's because they still had who was it, Keenan Ivory Wayans that directed them? He directed the first 3. After that, they just destroyed that.
Right. But
yeah, I'll say Scream. Scream.
And you, Daniel, you said Scream?
Yeah, I said Scream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
I wanted to say Scary Movie to be different though.
All right. Kay's asking 4K Media, were you shocked like me to find out that people voted for Friday the 13th set versus Lord of the Rings set during your last battle? I was bugging out. They're good, but not Lord of the Rings good. Come on now. So if you guys missed out yesterday, I was on 4K Corner's channel doing the movie battle. It was Friday the 13th versus, well, I pulled out the Lord of the Rings Steelbook and he pulled out the Friday the 13th box set, which they're both good box sets, but as movies, I would say Lord of the Rings is way up there. The production of Lord of the Rings, the trilogy altogether is one of the best trilogies out there. So yeah, I was definitely like kind of shocked that people were still picking Friday the 13th. I get the box set is nice, but as movies, I don't think they're on quality as Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. With that one, it's more of like it's just because like with horror, there's just so many horror fans out there that horror versus anything else, horror is always gonna win. I think.
Right. Imagine Peter Jackson's face if he saw that. Like Friday the 13th. Nah, but yeah, like I love Friday the 13th, but like I said, it's just slashers at the end of the day. And Lord of the Rings actually has a good story, good characters, all like good character development throughout the films. And yeah, you guys seen them, right? The Lord of the Rings. Just me.
Yeah, I've seen all three. Yeah,
Yeah.
and the
Which
Hobbit
one
trilogy.
out of the trilogy? What is your guys' favorite?
I like the Fellowship of the Ring.
Because they're
Yeah,
all
for me it's the first one just because it's
Yeah.
it sets up the characters and it sets up the story, and like everything else after it is like really big action scenes, which is fine. But I like the first one just because it sets up the characters and story.
Yeah, I think Boromir is probably one of my favorites. Sean Bean. Yeah.
And you got the death of Boromir. I mean,
Yeah.
2 and 3 have nothing like that impactful.
True. Let's see, Mr. Dingo, you want to answer this one, Daniel?
Yeah. Pamela Anderson or Anna Nicole Smith. I'd probably say
He's
Anna
like,
Nicole Smith.
I'm gonna go with damn, Pamela Anderson, probably with Baywatch. What?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say Pamela Anderson. She's iconic. Pamela Anderson's iconic, especially from like Baywatch and stuff.
Yeah. All right. No, so Vincent Smith said Pamela Anderson because she's alive.
Yeah.
All right, Wonder Woman or Captain Marvel. I'm definitely gonna go with the Wonder Woman. I love the first movie. I haven't seen the 1984 yet, but definitely love the first movie. And also the animated film was good too, the DC one of that one. Yeah, Wonder Woman. She's hot too, so that's a bonus. So
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go Wonder Woman. Like Brie Larson's kind of hot too, but I gotta go with Gal Gadot and Wonder
Yeah.
Woman. For that.
Let's see what cinematic is this.
Wonder Woman. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, she's just iconic. I mean, I don't think any other like female comic book character is ever gonna match up with Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh, wait, skipped one. Hold on. All right. Gigolo said yes, love the Tim Burton Batman films and Toby as Peter Parker. I agree with that. I'm hoping they're gonna Tim Burton's still gonna make Beetlejuice too. I heard that was a rumor for so long. I'm not sure if that's still happening, but hopefully he does do that. Do you guys know anything on that?
I didn't even know they were making another one. I'm gonna have to read up on that.
There was supposed
Yeah,
to be
I've heard a little bit about it, but
I don't know. Hopefully he's still gonna do it because that would be cool to get the original cast back in there.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Michael Keaton and Winona Ryder. She's getting old now though, but she still looks good.
same with was it Alec Baldwin? He was like so skinny in Beetlejuice.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how that's gonna work. But, I mean, Gina Davis still looks good.
Let's see. Mr. Dingo said just watch Room with Brie Larson because Daniel recommended it, and I thought it was good, but as a rewatch, probably not because it gives me bad vibes. What do you think, Daniel?
Yeah, I think it's one of her most underrated movies. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's basically like she gets trapped with like her kid and like this dude's like shed, and like he's like keeping him hostage, and everything like that. And then they finally break out. They finally start applying for housing and like living a normal life finally because they got rid of that dude.
Right.
Because he goes to prison or something. So yeah, I think that's one of her most underrated films. I think that one, Just Mercy. I'm trying to think of other ones, but yeah, those are like my top Brie Larson movies like to rewatch. So yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Room, check it out. I bought it at Dollar Tree like on Blu-ray for like $1. So
Hey, can't go wrong with the dollar.
yeah.
All right, next question. Great live, guys. Thank you, Kay. Favorite mobster films on 4K right now? Mine, Scarface and Casino, and honorable mentions, American Gangster. I agree with Scarface. Hopefully they bring in The Departed on 4K because that would be one of my favorites.
That'd be good, yeah.
American Gangster, I can't even find that in the store anymore. I think you have to probably find that on eBay or something.
Yeah, American
Casino.
Gangster looks really good.
Yeah. Is American Gangster a long film?
Yeah, it's pretty long. It's about like 2 hours, I think, like two
Yeah,
and a
about
half
2
hours.
hours.
Okay. Out of these three, though, what would you guys pick? Scarface, Casino, or American Gangster? I'm gonna go with Scarface because that's just what I grew up with more.
I'd probably go Scarface as well, just because Al Pacino like does a really good Tony Montana gangster
You
impersonation.
cockroach. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Banana boat. I didn't come up no banana boat. He's all.
Hey, Carlito's Way is I think it's officially announced for 4K release, so that's good. Another Al Pacino on 4K. I'll definitely pick
I'm
that up.
excited for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say Casino. That was one that I grew up watching a lot. That was like super brutal at times, so I really, and it looks really good on 4K.
Right. All right, guys. So we're heading on the hour and 30 minutes right here. How long do you guys plan to be on here? I'm gonna give this live probably like another to like an hour and 45 minutes. You guys good with that?
Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
All right. So we got like 15 minutes left. Do you guys have any questions or anything you guys want to ask? Go ahead. If you guys haven't liked the video, please like the video as well, and check out these two YouTubers right here on Rap Movies and Cinematic. How do you say it? Foxtel
Foxtel
Cinematics.
Cinematics.
It's either I say Foxtel or Cinematics. But yeah, Foxtel Cinematics. Go check out their YouTubes. They do a lot of physical media topic related videos as well. Like I said, we're gonna be doing more lives like this as well. If you guys enjoy these, we'll probably. Is it what Daniel? You have a scheduled one with Foxtel as well on your channel.
Oh yes, this Sunday I'll be going live with Foxtel Cinematics at 7:30 p.m. So stay tuned on that on my YouTube channel. I did post like the what is it called, the reminder thing on my Instagram at Daniel Ray Otero.
So mark it
And
on
yeah,
your calendars.
yeah, mark it on your calendars as well. Set an alarm.
Put it on your refrigerator.
Yeah, put it with a little magnet. Type it. Do a letter or not letter, but like type it. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, check us out Sunday evening at 7:30 on my YouTube channel on Rap Movies.
All right. So we're gonna head to this next question real fast. Kay's asking favorite comedy on 4K right now. Mine's Coming to America. 4K comedy. There's not too much on there. Like I know they put 21 Jump Streets on there and 22. Let me see. I'm trying to look at my collection. You guys can answer for right now. I'm trying to think right now.
I'd probably go with Beverly Hills Cop, the first one. I really enjoyed that one. Yeah, we need more comedy on 4K. A lot. I think the most comedy one is gonna be Blu-ray. The format just as high as it's gonna go. Unfortunately, I hope it's not like that. But yeah.
I mean, 4K is still like barely starting. Still, like it's starting to build up more speed as releases come. So I believe like horror is jumping on the 4K train right now, barely. So we just got to give time. I know Step Brothers is on 4K, so I'll probably go Step Brothers. And Cinematics, do you have a favorite comedy on 4K?
Probably Coming to America as well. I think that's kind of weird. I think they need to like up like their game on 4K comedies. There's not a whole lot, and then the ones we do get, I don't know. I think they could look better, but I think that's just because comedies don't really lend themselves to be, really cinematic, I guess.
Well,
Yeah.
I know I have the Why Him. That one was okay with James Franco.
Oh yeah, and Bryan Cranston. Yeah, that one was pretty decent. Isn't Central Intelligence on 4K or no?
Yeah,
Not
that
too
one
sure
is on
about
there.
that.
Yeah, that one's 4K.
That one was okay. Like,
Also,
I didn't mind it.
What else is there? I can't see the comedy is really hard because it's mostly action on 4K.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll go to the next one. But if you had a comedy that you wanted to hit 4K, which 4K would it be? Let's answer that. I would say a good comedy probably Don't Be a Menace because it's just a funny hood movie.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
What do
Mine-
you guys pick?
I kind of have two of them. I'd probably say Money Talks,
Right.
and probably the first Dumb and Dumber would be
Rush
kind of
Hour
cool to have.
trilogy would be cool too.
Yeah, Rush Hour would be another good one
Dumb
too.
and Dumber, definitely. Yeah, I want that. What about you, Foxtel?
I think I'd have to say like The Mask. I think that one would look really good on 4K. There's a lot of like
Yeah,
bright
that-
colors and a lot of really cool stuff. So probably The Mask.
Yeah, when the dog gets the mask on.
yeah.
All right, so Kay's asking, what do you guys think of the Snyder choosing the side aspect radio for Justice League, and will you be picking it up if it's Batman versus Superman remastered? I'm gonna double dip on this. I'll be picking up the Snyder cut if it gets a physical media. Also, the remastered, I'll pick that up as well. Are you guys excited for the Snyder cut?
I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm like kind of like in the middle. Like I'm kind of excited and then I'm kind of not. I'm just kind of interested in how they're gonna bring the Jared Leto Joker into it. Because I keep seeing a lot of like photos of him.
At
I
least
think
you
he
took the
looks a lot.
tattoos off.
Yeah, I think he looks a lot more better like that instead of being gangster with a bunch of jewelry and like jackets and stuff.
Yeah.
I think he looks more like Joker.
He probably figured out that like Joker, because I'm sure he was trying to build his own Joker, because it's hard to top Heath Ledger and like like all these other Jack Nicholson and
Yeah.
like Joaquin Phoenix, but he's probably the worst Joker. But hopefully he can kind of make a comeback to this. He's a good actor. I think he just didn't. I don't know why did he choose that route to do Joker that way, but
I think that was more David Ayer's choice. They kind of like probably collabed on it because if you know David Ayer, the dude grew up in Los Angeles. Like he's like a white Mexican dude.
yeah.
So I kind of get where he was going with the Joker because that's what he grew up. He grew up in the hood, so he kind of wanted to put a little bit of that. If you watch a lot of his movies, he has a lot of like gangster LA stuff into it. So I kind of get where he was going with, but it just doesn't fit the Joker's character.
Right. That looked like it would have been in like The Tax Collector or something.
Mhm.
Yeah. I actually like
like
Yeah,
The
no,
Tax Collector?
I'm really excited about it. I don't talk about it too much just because anytime you do, especially like I don't know, especially like with on YouTube and stuff, when you start talking about things like the Snyder Cut, you tend to get a lot of hate. That's why I don't really talk about it too much because anytime I did talk about it, like there'll be so many people just like hating on me about it, and I'm like, that's just my opinion. Like on Instagram, I had to block a ton of people because all I did was post I think when the official trailer came out, all I did was post that, and I got like so many DMs about people just hating and like just talking a bunch of crap, and I'm like, dude, it's just a movie and it's my opinion, like it's not that serious.
Right.
So much I try not to talk about it, but I am, like if I'm being honest with you, I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, I want to watch it. I'm definitely excited for it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I hate that. Like, I enjoyed them for what they are. I'm not gonna like I said, Batman versus Superman. Like, it's not like the best, but it's not the worst for me either.
Mm-hmm.
So, Kay's asking, I really think 4K will explode the next 2 years with next gen gaming purchases. Same thing happened when PS3 and Xbox came out. Keep up the good content. Thanks, man, for the feedback. Yeah, like I said, once these game consoles get in people's houses and they get bored and they want to buy 4K, like I just told Daniel the other day, I had a friend just yesterday or the other day, he hit me up. Yeah, he sent me a picture. He picked up all 3 John Wicks on 4K. And he doesn't buy physical media ever, so that's good to see. Like I was like, dang, that's exciting to see somebody pick up physical media. And like I said, it depends if people have more 4K and they want to see that content. Every time I go into Best Buy, I see people picking physical media up, so I'm kind of wondering why did they shrink the aisles if people really do still want physical media. I'm sure a lot of people are dropping physical media like on gaming consoles because it's easier to just put a game. I still buy physical copies of my games, but people like to put digital copies because they get too lazy to put a disc in there and stuff. So,
I mean, you still have to wait for it to download. So
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, the downloading
that's the
part.
truth though. Like people are lazy to put disc in the either the DVD player or whatever. That's why they don't want the physical copy probably.
Yeah,
But
that's
like
I
you
think
said,
that's why it's dying. It's because the streaming is just so easy. You know, you literally don't even have to get off the couch to watch something. So
it's a, like me.
Yeah.
I love artwork, so like owning
mhm.
this, like just looking at the art and everything, and you have it in your hands. It's like that's what I like about physical media. Going to the store and just holding it, and then like unwrapping it, and then you're like, what's gonna be in the back of the steelbook, or what's this and that. It's I
Mhm.
don't know. It's just
Yeah,
fun.
that's what I like. I like I'm like if I buy something, I want to like physically hold it because like I want to actually own something that I bought. Like
Right.
if I buy a movie like on streaming or whatever, I don't physically own that. Like at any time, the companies could just say, you know what, we don't like this movie. Like I said, like you know, like what's going on with all like the cancel culture stuff. I could buy a movie and a few years from now they're like, ah, this is too offensive. Let's just get rid of it, and that's gone. I don't own that anymore.
Right. Um, your thoughts,
Mhm.
Daniel?
Yeah, well, like during the pandemic last year, like around like June and July, like every time I'd go to like either Target, Best Buy, Walmart, any kind of store, I would see people with big stacks of Blu-rays, 4Ks, DVDs, and everything, that which was really cool. Um, so yeah, I think eventually over time, I think 4K in the next like 2-3 years is gonna like expand. Just because of so many like announcements with them dropping movies on 4K now, older releases and newer releases. So yeah, I'm excited like where 4K is gonna go in the next few years. Like me, like I'm always gonna buy physical media because I'm that way. I really like it better because like with physical media, people don't understand like you own the movie. It's a one-time purchase compared to streaming where you're paying like $25 to $30 to stream it and you don't really own it really.
Right.
That's the one thing I like about physical media is you pay it for one price and you can watch it over and over and over. And so yeah.
And another thing is like you get to see your whole collection. Like that's like the best thing. Just looking at your collection, and you say like, "Am I own all these movies," and it just look nice on the shelf, and it's like art. So
Yeah.
And recently I just bought that She's the Man with Channing Tatum and Amanda Bynes yesterday. Uh and I really like that movie a lot. I think it's an underrated Channing Tatum comedy.
right.
Yeah. No, it
I
was
just
a
picked
really
that
good.
one up on Blu-ray. It's at Walmart. If you guys are looking for that, it's not at Best Buy or Target. So go to Walmart if you want that.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's 9.96, like $10 is not too bad.
Yeah, and like I said, these movies are still barely. There's still movies barely getting Blu-ray released for the first time. So that's just there. That's good that see the studios are still kind of putting these movies out. Good Burger, Small Soldiers. She's
Mhm.
the Man just got
Twins.
released. So yeah, Twins I think is another one that just got released. Yeah, so I would wish it would be 4K, but not everything can get a 4K, unfortunately. Like I heard the little things is only going to be a Blu-ray release, which kind of sucks. So I was hoping for a 4K on that one.
I was expecting a 4K just because Warner Brothers is really good at putting out 4K movies and
Exactly.
releases.
Yeah.
Maybe eventually, like before it releases on physical media, they'll release a 4K announcement, but we'll see.
Right. All right. Let's see. Okay. Saying side note, the only cancel culture I got behind was Dr. Seuss' estate removing 6 of his books that show clearly racist pictures from Jim Crow era. Other than that, it's getting crazy. Yeah, like I don't know, it does stress me out with the whole cancel thing because it's just everything's offensive. Like I don't know if you guys saw my Instagram. I posted the that one picture of kindergarten cop. Imagine
Oh
that.
yeah, oh
Yeah, I
yeah.
saw that.
And imagine that like today now you're like, damn, like that's gonna be something a big deal now. It's like,
Yeah.
but
On my personal Instagram, I'll post stuff like that. Like that would be offensive, but like on my YouTube Instagram,
yeah,
like I make sure that I'm like careful with what I post.
right. Yeah, like I'm the same. Like I have my if you guys follow my Instagram, you probably know like I just post whatever I want. On here I'm
Mhm.
just more careful on that. All right, Kay's asking what are you guys' home theater setups real quick? I'll go first. I don't have any sound system right now. I because the TV was so expensive. I have the OLED LG C9 TV, the 65 inch. Um, and I did buy my 4K player for the first time, which is a Panasonic UB820. That was on sale, so if you guys missed out on that sale, you guys should pick it up because it barely goes on sale. It's original price is 500, and then the sale I think was 350, I believe. So that's a really good deal on that. If you guys don't have it yet, I would just wait for like another sale. Look at Best Buy's website, keep checking it, and it'll eventually go on sale. So pick up that 4K player because it's one of the best. As sound system, I'm still waiting on that. I'm debating what I'm gonna do, home theater or sound bar. I know people say sound bars are not really a Dolby Atmos, whatever, home theater, but it's expensive. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
all right, Daniel, go ahead.
well, for me, I have a Samsung 4K Ultra HD smart TV. Um, it's really loud, so I don't think I need like a sound bar or anything. But I kind of want to get a sound bar to make it a little bit louder.
It's always a bonus.
Yeah, and then I have a 4K player that plays DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K. It's like a multi. It's a LG SKG67. Gives a really crystal clear picture. So yeah, that's basically what I have set up for my movies and everything like that. And then also too, I can like cast my movie from my phone to the TV, which is really cool too. So yeah, it's really awesome.
All right, cinematics.
Yeah, I'm a Samsung whore. Like everything I have is all Samsung. Like I got a recently, like for Black Friday and stuff around that time, I got a QLED 65-inch Samsung. It looks really good. I like it. And then I also have the one that I have in a different room is a Samsung Curve. Like when those came
yeah,
out,
those
like
ones are
I just
nice.
thought it was like the coolest thing ever. So I was
Yeah.
like, I gotta get one. I don't care if it's not like great or anything. I love it. It looks great because like
They
wherever
got-
you're sitting, like you get the same resolution wherever you're sitting.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I hate about some TVs is you could be like in the corner of a room. Like if you got like a room full of buddies, if like one guy's in the corner, you get like that weird glare.
Oh
But
yeah.
with like the Curve, you get like none of that. Like everywhere you're standing, like same resolution. So it's really cool. And
That's the difference with QLED and OLED because OLED is made for like dark rooms and QLED you can have in a bright room. But for me, I go with the OLED because the quality is so much better than the QLED. Like
yeah, that's why I got the that's why I got the QLED because like in my living room, like where it's facing, there's just so much like sunlight that comes through, and I have blackout curtains, but it's still not enough. So that's why I got the yeah. So I got that one just because I was like kind of testing both. Like I was talking with the guy at Best Buy and all that stuff, and I know my TV's there, from working there. So I just went with the QLED because I thought it'd be a lot better better looking in my living room. And then I got I don't know what the model is, but I got a Samsung 4K Blu-ray player, and pretty much all my stuff is Samsung. So it's really cool because everything connects really easily. That's what I like about having the same brand of everything. Like my phone can connect to my TV. It can connect to my, anything else in the house. All right. No sound bar though, because the TV is pretty loud, and like the living room has really good. It's like really good with like the sound, so it kind of carries everything. So that's good.
That's cool.
I know Samsung and Sony are probably the top right now with the 4Ks right now. LG is doing well. The OLED TV is good with LG. But. All right, Rep 4K is finally joining in. You're late, man. He's saying, "What's up, guys? I'm late. I was taking a mean ass nap." Right now, I understand why, because right now in California we have rain for 2 days right now, so it's raining outside, which is a big thing in California. We barely get it, so we're enjoying it. So
over here in New Mexico, it's actually the weather's actually pretty nice. It's like 71 over here right now, which is really good.
That's the best.
Yeah, it's really windy here.
All right, Kay's asking, what are you most excited for? Godfather 4K trilogy or Indiana Jones 4K set? Nightmare on Elm Street 4K box set. You can only choose one. So you can only choose one out of these three. That's damn.
That one's easy for me.
I know. I think I'm gonna lean those towards Nightmare on Elm Street 4K. I was gonna choose Indiana Jones, but Nightmare on Elm Street for me.
I'd probably go Indiana Jones. That one I like. I want the Nightmare on Elm Street to come on 4K, but Yeah, it'll eventually everything will probably get 4K, but I'll probably go Indiana Jones.
All right,
Those are classic
that
movies.
means
Too.
if Nightmare gets on 4K, you can't buy it now, man. Imagine that would suck, huh? You're like, oh.
I know.
Mm.
I think that one was gonna sell out pretty quick though if they do release
I would
the
say
box
all
set.
these 3 trilogies or all these 4K box sets would sell out fast. I think Indiana Jones is being expected already, so people are hyped for it. Nightmare on Elm Street, we've been wanting it. Godfather is another good one. So,
Yeah, that's
what
the
are you
one
gonna
I would
choose?
choose. Yeah, The Godfather, because it's like The Godfather is my favorite movie like of all time. So that one's easy one. The Godfather.
All right, so there you go. We all chose different ones too, if you notice. Samsung whore, he's like, love it. Sorry, Sony whore. I thought he said sorry. Hey, Sony's good too, man.
Yeah, Sony's good. I used to have a lot of Sony stuff, but I can't remember what I got. That was I think it was my tablet is Samsung too. So I got a tablet from Samsung, and I really liked it, and so I just kind of kept buying Samsung stuff.
Yeah. Hey, what section in Best Buy did you used to work at actually?
I worked in TVs, but then I
Oh,
also
okay.
did a lot of customer service, which that's why it sucked. Like every day you got yelled at by people over like stupid stuff, especially like if you were on the phones. The
Yeah.
phones are terrible, dude. Like it's like the worst job ever. I used to be in the back with the phones, but then I was also up front with cashier and customer service. When I originally applied, I was applying to be a warehouse guy, like to be in charge of like stock and everything
Yeah.
because I've done that kind of work before. So, they told me like, oh yeah, we got a position open. But when I actually went in, they're like, yeah, we're gonna need you on customer service. I'm like, all right, I guess, because I knew the job, so I was like, whatever.
You're right.
But it was terrible, man. That's like the worst job ever, especially Black Friday. Like
Oh,
I,
yeah.
I,
yeah.
I, I try not to be when I go in for like when we used to have Black Fridays. I would try to be so nice to people who work those days because it's hard, man. Like unless you've ever worked one, you have no idea how hard it is. There's like people are so hostile. Like one Black Friday, there was like a group of dudes who tried to fight me over like place in line. Like I told them they couldn't like just cut in line to go to the registers, and they
Right.
straight up wanted to fight me, dude. And I was like, it's not that big of a deal.
People, I mean, I don't know. Nowadays it's pretty bad. When I am at Black Friday on the movie section, it's pretty empty. So I'm just getting there. Everybody's going after microwaves and everything. I'm just getting movies. So
Same thing with me. Like everybody's fighting over like laptops and like the next Barbie doll or whatever, and I'm over here
yeah.
getting movies. The one holiday that kind of sucked for me was Christmas because I worked the movie theater and I'm like the team lead, and I would get so many people complaining about people being loud in the theater or some drunk guy entering the theater and causing a bunch of noise and like
I think
yeah,
a lot of
it's
people
like
will start being on their phones now in the movie theaters, right? Like a lot of people complain about that.
yeah, I get so many complaints of people like texting on their phone or talking on their phone or like
Recording the movie.
yeah,
Imagine.
I had to stop like 2 people actually from recording a movie. It was actually pretty funny. They were trying to record what was that movie Last Christmas with Emilia Clarke, and then I just like I like because I kept seeing like a bright orange light. I was like, what the hell is that? And I walked over towards them like an asshole. I went and ran in front of their camera. So like now that they have like their pirated copy, it's gonna be like me running in front of the screen. But yeah, I give them like a warning, like one warning, and then if I catch them doing it again, I have to kick them out. Like, and then the fun part was like kicking out little minor kids too, like from like rated R movies, like they would try to like sneak in, stuff like that.
It always reminds me of the scene on Scary Movie 1 where the girl's in the theater and she's like, yeah, I got time, and then she's like loud and stuff, and she's all spoiling the movie.
Yeah, yeah. They're all stabbing her and everything and beating her up in the theater.
Do you mind? All right. Red 4K saying, I'll take Elm Street box set easy. I love Godfather 2, but Indiana Jones is trash. Bang, shots fired.
Damn.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the Indiana Jones movies, but I don't think they're as good as like everyone claims they are. I mean, I think they're fun, but I wouldn't like put them on like top 10 movies of all time at all.
So the thing is, like, I'm going back to some movies that I haven't seen growing up, and the problem is sometimes they're overhyped because the nostalgia for some people, and then you go back and you look at them, and you're just like, oh, okay. Like the first Blade Runner was an example for me. I was expecting so much, and I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, this is
Yeah,
what it is.
I honestly don't like. I've seen like every version of Blade Runner because everyone's like, oh, you need to watch this one or this one. And I've seen all of them, and I didn't like any of them. But what's weird is that I love Blade Runner 2049. I think it's
Oh, that
fantastic.
one's excellent.
But I don't like the first Blade Runner, which is really weird.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you on that one.
I got
Oh,
Blade
we
Runner
got
20.
4K Corner in here. What's up, everyone?
What is up? What is up, 4K?
So it seems like everybody's finally joining in. We have a couple people in here again. So it was supposed to end the live stream.
Everyone's getting off work.
Yeah.
If you guys are still up for more questions, are you guys still up for it? You guys have time?
Yeah, I have I still got like,
yeah,
I still got like 20, 25 more minutes.
You?
Free.
I'm good. I mean, it's my day off, so I mean, I don't have anything going on right now.
All right, we got what up 4K Corner from Rev 4K, back and forth. Mr. Dingo says, "What movie made you laugh the hardest?" See, now that's do you guys think that movies today still make you laugh as hard as back in the day? Because I feel like
somewhat like it's like a hit or miss now. I'd say me, it'd probably be I don't know if you've ever seen it, Malibu's Most Wanted with Jamie Kennedy.
Yeah.
Which has that like a gangster. That one made me laugh so hard. Like, I don't know if you've seen like the movie theater scene. He's all, "Run, bitch, run! He's gonna kill you."
I'm trying to think of a movie that made me laugh the hardest. Probably Step Brothers is one. Like I said, Step Brothers is funny. It's not going to be a newer movie, I'll tell you that. It's probably an older movie. Like Scary Movie 1 can still make me laugh. And what is another one? American Pie.
Oh, that one's pretty funny.
He's especially when Stifler's mom's looking for. They're like telling Stifler, like, "Oh, what was that person here for?" It was his mom. And he's like, "Oh, they're just looking for the lake," and it's like the lake is like right there.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah. This one's kind of. It's an old movie, but it's like really niche. Like you have to have a certain type of, I guess, sense of humor. But for me, the funniest movie I ever saw was it's my favorite comedy of all time is Monty Python and the Holy Grail. It's like really old. I remember my dad showing me that movie, and it was like the funniest thing ever. I still laugh, like even to this day. If I put it on right now, like I'm gonna laugh at every single joke. But it's really like you have to have like a certain sense of humor to find it funny because it deals with a lot of, it's like really dry humor because it's British. Okay. So and then a lot of it's like referencing like British politics and stuff. And since I kind of studied that stuff in school, like it's really funny to me, but I don't think a lot of people find it funny anymore.
Most likely not.
Like Airplane, kind of like Airplane to me too is like one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. But a lot of the jokes are like from that era, so a lot of them just don't. I guess they're not as funny anymore because they don't hit as different because it's kind of old.
All right, we got Kay coming in here saying top 3 MCU movies you guys own 4K. What are your top 3 MCUs? I'm gonna go first. So I'm gonna go with Endgame, of course. I like Civil War, Captain America, and I'll go with the first Thor. The first Iron Man. Sorry.
I'd say for me, even though the Incredible Hulk, I know a lot of people hate it. I like the Incredible Hulk one with Edward Norton.
That's
because he actually, that one. I'd probably say what is it, Infinity War, and then probably Thor Ragnarok. I think a lot of people don't really talk about Ragnarok as much, but
no, it was pretty big. Like I knew a lot of people that were hyping that one a lot, and I know the slipcover for that is super rare now. So do you guys have that?
Yeah, I do. Mine's like the lenticular slip. Yeah.
Don't get rid of it though.
Yeah.
What about you, cinematics?
If we're talking like 4K, got it. Like Infinity War and Endgame, I think look the best on 4K. Probably just because they're a lot newer.
Right.
Infinity War I think looks a lot better than Endgame though, and
Guardians of the
Probably,
Galaxy.
yeah, probably Guardians of the Galaxy. I think those three like are my favorite ones on 4K. I think they look the best.
I
Guardians of the
have
Galaxy 2
4Ks.
as well. That one looks really good.
I have the whole collection on 4K right now, but I haven't got time to like sit down and watch them on the actual disc. So I'm gonna probably do a marathon soon on those to actually see how they look. All right, Ref 4K saying you guys gonna pick up the 4K Lord of the Rings and Hobbit big collectors set coming this summer. I know you are 4K media. Yeah, definitely. I wonder how fast that's gonna sell out because Lord of the Rings, at least the steelbooks, that thing sold out, and I think isn't the trilogy sold out right now on 4K?
Yeah, it's
So,
sold
yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a huge movie that like you got to jump on that pre-order if you're gonna want to get this. So I wonder how much that price range is gonna be for this as well. What do you guys think on that price?
I think it's gonna be probably like I'd say like 110, 115, probably around there. Probably a little bit more than that, probably.
Yeah, because the
We'll see.
steelbook was 130, so I'm gonna say even more
Like
than that.
150, like probably like 170 or like 155 and up, probably. It'd probably be like in that range.
Probably like 300. I'm gonna say.
Hmm.
If it's
Too
if it's
expensive.
the Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings together, probably. It depends what it's coming with. I don't know what it's gonna have.
Yeah, I think that one's gonna sell out pretty quick.
Imagine they give you like a actual sword from the movie. That would be tight.
That's when I would pay like over $100 if they give you like some kind of. You remember when like back in the
Souvenir,
day they
yeah.
used to have like box sets that used to actually have stuff in them like coins
Yeah.
or pins or stuff like that. They need to do that more often.
They did
Yeah,
have
I
a
agree.
replica of the
We
ring.
get like art cards and stuff, but
Yeah, there was a Lord of the Rings 4K that had the replica of the ring, but that was, I think, I'm trying to think the price on that. I think it was like 120ish. No,
yeah,
it
I
was
know
actually
John Wick did that too. They had the set that you
the
bought at like I
coins.
think it was like a Walmart that had that coin. Yeah.
I missed out on that. I should have picked
People
that
kept
up.
stealing the coin out of the one at my Walmart. So
Yeah. Yeah. Every time I'd go to Walmart to go look at it, like they didn't even have the coin in it.
That sucks. So are you guys gonna pick it up for sure? Or is it a maybe on you guys?
probably a maybe. It just depends on how much it's gonna go for.
Well, you got all like till summer to start saving, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta, cause that is
Save
gonna
those
sell
tax
fast.
money.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people waited. They didn't buy the 4Ks because they're waiting for this to come out. All right. So next question we got. Let me see. 4K Corners asking, patiently waiting on some Deagle and JCVD movies on 4K, maybe one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully soon.
Maybe like I don't know if Universal Soldier is Universal Soldier on 4K.
No, I don't
No.
think so. I think it's
No.
like only on. I don't even think it has a Blu-ray. I think it might have a Blu-ray, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I have Universal Soldier, the first one on Blu-ray.
Oh, it does have a Blu-ray.
That's kind of what I've been trying to do right now is collect more JCVD Blu-rays. They're just a little hard to find because there's not that many.
Bloodsport would be a good one on 4K too.
Yeah. Maybe Hard Target, I think, would be one that would look really cool on 4K.
All right.
Exit Wounds.
Rev 4K is
be good.
asking Bloodsport on 4K. I need it. Do you guys agree?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, Bloodsport would look good.
All right. Kay's asking, what was the first movie you watched in theaters? Mine was Spy Kids 3D with those little plastic glasses that you wear.
Oh yeah.
Elijah Wood was in there.
Mine would be with Without a Paddle. That movie Without a Paddle, that comedy was like one of the first like movie theater experiences. Yeah, I thought it was really funny.
I'm not sure if the first movie I saw was either Titanic or the Titanic, or was it there's another one, or Star Wars Episode 1. Which one came first? Because I know Star Wars is 1999.
I think Titanic was 98. I want to say I might be wrong.
So probably Titanic.
Titanic, yeah. I think that one was before.
Yeah.
I think Star Wars.
I don't remember what the first movie I saw in theaters. I probably did watch something like when I was super young because my dad was really into. He's really into movies, and he took us to the theater like all the time. I remember I saw all 3 Lord of the Rings films in theaters, but I was like super small, and I think I fell asleep through them. But the one I remember the most, I think the first Lord of the Rings was probably the first one that I remember, like going
That
to the
was
theater.
2001.
I think it's 2001. Yeah, I think that was the first one I remember going to. Like the whole family went, and it was super long. So I remember when we got out, it was like we went in like the daytime, and when we got out, it was like already nighttime, and I fell asleep in the car.
Dang. There's so many movies I remember watching in theaters that like the 101 Dalmatians, the live action one. Like I'm talking about old movies that were in theaters. I'm trying to think what else that comes to my head. Titanic was one though for sure. Tarzan, the animated Disney one. I remember watching that one. That was a big thing when Tarzan first came out.
I think I remember seeing the Power Rangers movie.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think I saw the Power Rangers movie. I don't remember when that came out.
I think I saw the first the Planet of the Apes with Mark Wahlberg. I think I saw that one in theaters too.
Yeah,
Like, and I was
I
like
hope they
really
get
really
the
small then.
4K. I actually enjoyed that one, Mark Wahlberg. And then he comes out and then like Abraham Lincoln is like an ape.
Yeah.
All right, 4K Corner saying heck yeah, Rev. Oh, we got Jared Runner in here. Welcome to the channel.
What's up, Jared? How's it
All right,
going?
he's going with the hello there from Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hello.
Hello there. Kay's asking, are you guys excited for Sean Shank Redemption 4K this year? I'd say it's my most anticipated next thing to the Thing from Arrow.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited for it. I haven't seen it in like a while. So I might have to revisit it when I rebuy it. So yeah, I'm excited for it. When does that come out? I think that comes out like in July or something. I'm not sure though.
What about you, Foxtel?
Yeah, that one looks really good. I don't think I own Shawshank Redemption on Blu-ray yet because it's one of those movies that's like really easily accessible. Like whenever I want, I can just either like look it up or I can just borrow it from somebody.
Right.
But I would own that on 4K.
And
Like
then
I have so many movies like that. Like I just don't own because they're just super easily accessible. Like I can stream it or just like look it up on YouTube or something.
right. The Thing is for sure gonna be a big one.
Yeah, especially if it's from Arrow. Yeah, that's gonna be a big one.
I missed out on the Pitch Black one. I still have to pick that up from now.
Yeah, they still have the Pitch Black one at my Best Buy, but it doesn't have the slip though.
It didn't release with the slip. I guess so. Something to do with the code.
Oh yeah, with the artwork. Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Rep 4K, what up, Jared? We got Eddie in here. Welcome, Eddie, to the channel. He's saying, what's up, guys? 4K Media. I'm coming over from Instagram. Saw you were live. Thanks for checking out my YouTube channel. And don't forget, guys, hit the like button. Support this live feed that we're doing. Ask the questions, guys, and we'll get right to them. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Subscribe to Unwrap Movies over here. All 3 of us have YouTube channels. So as well as Foxtel Cinematics. So check their channels out as well. We got 4K Corners. What's up, Eddie?
I'm almost at 200 subs. I think I'm at like 196 right now.
I'm getting almost to that 400 mark. So if I could get to 400, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, same here. I'm at 116 or something. I'm still like a beginner, but like I think I'll get there eventually. So as long as I keep pushing
time, you're not just gonna get like 1,000 in one day. It's gonna be like a time thing. You gotta keep putting out the content, and yeah, especially now that we're collabing and stuff, more people are gonna see your channel. So
yeah, that's
Jared
true.
Runner says hi, Red 4K. Yeah, also if you guys I was gonna say, if you guys missed out on 4K Corners channel, check out his channel. There was a battle of the movies he does. Is it every week?
Yeah, he does it every week, like on Thursday night.
Yeah, every week on his channel. Check it out. You get to see 2 YouTubers, or it doesn't have to be YouTubers, but pretty much 2 movie collector people battle it out with their collection. So it's really fun, and hit them up if you guys do want to do a battle as well. So Red 4K is asking, what's the most you've ever spent on a single movie? I just spent $60 on the Arrow Old Boy 4K Steelbook. Yeah, it's pretty pricey for a Steelbook, but the most expensive.
Probably for me, it'd probably be that Game of Thrones set, that Steelbook
Oh
set.
yeah, Game of Thrones 4K. I paid like 140, I think, for it. About 140, 50-ish. Because the Friday the 13th set was like 130, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so probably Game of Thrones 4K for me right now.
And I have like 3 sets of the replacement discs, so if anybody needs replacement discs for their Friday the 13th set,
Hey,
hit me up.
4K Corner needs it because he didn't get his shipped out. So yeah, you should probably DM him on
I
that.
heard that was
Yeah.
bad though. Like I saw so many people needing those replacement discs. That's bad.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They did ship them out pretty fast. I mean, they got right on it. So
That's good. Yeah, I think the most expensive ever bought. I have a Willow Steelbook
ooh,
from
well,
from the UK at the time when that came out. It was like 120. I think that's what I paid for. It's like 120. So that's like my most prized like item in my collection is that Steelbook.
I remember Willow got out of print, the Blu-ray, and now it's back in.
Yeah, I even got one of those. Well, I got it before it was out of print. I didn't even know it was out of print until I saw it in at a movie like one of those like used media stores, and they had it in the glass case for like $45 or something like that. I was like, damn, I paid like $5 for this. So I bought another one for really cheap, and then and then it got a re-release. I was like, damn it. That's kind of what I hate about it. That's like one of the things I hate is re-releases.
Isn't Willow gonna get a reboot, or is it getting? Because
I think it's a TV show.
Is it?
Yeah, I think they said it was a TV show.
What about you, Daniel? Have you checked out Willow yet?
Yeah, I have. I just bought it recently at that store Noble, the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm probably gonna rewatch it. Probably either tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a fun film to watch. I watched it as a kid a lot, so nostalgia for me. On a scale 1 to 10, 4K Corner is asking, what's your excitement level for the Snyder Cut?
I'd probably say for me, probably like a 7.
Yeah.
I'm like in the middle.
I'm gonna go with I'll do 7.5. He's like 0.5.
I know he's gonna say that.
I'm like at a 9.5. Like I'm like pretty. Like I said, I'm pretty excited about it, but I'm also like cautious. But I'm like that with every single like movie or TV show based on a comic book because like I grew up reading comic books. So when a movie comes out based on comic books, like I'm like kind of want it. Like I have my issues with literally. I have an issue with every single comic book movie ever made. Like I don't think any of them are perfect. I have issues with all of them because I grew up reading comic books,
Right.
So I'm like really crucial with them.
You know what's one that needs to get a reboot is probably Spawn. It's probably overdue.
Spawn. I keep hearing that Jamie Foxx.
I heard they were, yeah.
Jamie Foxx. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he's supposed to be coming.
Maybe.
I think he's supposed to be coming back as Electro too in Spider-Man, but I don't know if that's just a rumor or what. Another one that needs a reboot too is Fantastic Four with like a decent cast.
They should have just kept it with Jessica Alba in them, but I get because Chris Evans went to like Captain
America, yeah.
But,
what's funny is that like that was one of the first comic books I ever had. When my dad first got me them, Fantastic Four was like the first comic books I ever had. So those have like a really special place in my heart. But I feel like Fantastic Four doesn't translate well to film. Like it's been done like 3 or 4 times already, and it just never works out. So I'm kind of like I'm okay with never having a Fantastic Four.
He's like, don't do it.
He's like, yeah, I don't think it translates that well.
All right, Red 4K says 10 for me, 4K Corner. I'm not sure what they're talking about. I think this black suit soups. I'm not sure what that is.
I think it's a conversation in the comments.
Yeah, Jared Runner, Snyder Cut scale about 9. So he's pretty excited for it. Like I said, I'm still picking it up. I'm gonna watch
it. Regardless, yeah. Like that,
it's gonna be big.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long movie. So.
Like me with movies, I don't really go off of like Rotten Tomatoes or IBM. I just like see it for myself, and if I like it, I like it. And if I don't, I don't. Like,
Right.
Rotten Tomatoes is trash.
yeah.
4K corner not as high for me, Rev. If I saw some new fight scenes for Batfleck, I would be hyped. So he's going with the 7 for it. So around the same. All right, Eddie S. One of my earliest memories of going to the theater was watching Inspector Gadget. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, that was a
Oh,
classic
yeah.
movie too. I forgot about that one.
That needs to get a. I don't know if that has a Blu-ray, but if it doesn't, it needs one.
Dude, that was so fun. Well, I used to watch the Inspector Gadget like in elementary, and I think that used to come in like the TV all the time in the mornings. That's a good one. Let's see. Rap 4K says stream movies Foxtel. I am not sub to you, but I'm going to subscribe right now and then unsubscribe.
What?
No, his channel is actually Foxtel
Cinematics, yeah.
Shit.
I'm alright with that. Happens all the time.
It's probably gonna go to the wrong channel.
People go
on
to
some
my
of these.
channel and then like watch my videos and like, man, this dude sucks. So then they just unsubscribe. That's funny.
I mean, it's not easy to get in front of a camera either. So like when nobody just starts out like all hyped and stuff. So it takes time.
Yeah.
Let's see, Jared Runner is saying my first movie I seen in theaters was Polar Express, and last movie I seen was Jurassic World in 2015.
It's been a while.
Polar Express, Christmas movie, and Jurassic World was pretty good. What do you guys think of Dominion gonna come out? Are you guys excited?
I'm kind of excited for it. I'm seeing how they're gonna like wrap it up.
Right?
Yeah, to see how it goes. But I'm pretty excited for it. I think it's supposed to take place in what, like the snow or something, like in like the cold weather.
I haven't seen news on it, but
I keep hearing that they're gonna explore like that that replica girl from like the Fallen Kingdom, the one that was like based off of like the DNA of like the dinosaur or whatever.
I wasn't
I don't know.
a
We'll
big
see.
fan of the Fallen Kingdom. I did like Jurassic World though. I think that one was good.
Yeah, I felt like Fallen Kingdom was kind of like all over the place, but yeah.
The pacing was kind of weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to see a trailer, but if I see a trailer and it looks pretty cool, maybe. Because I mean, I love Jurassic Park, and I love anything with dinosaurs in it.
And they're supposed to be going in the cities, right? Like at the end.
Yeah, because at the end of it just had a bunch of dinosaurs running around.
And the lions. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. We got Kay asking, what steelbook is your favorite artwork in your collection right now? You guys want to show yours? You guys want to go to your collection and bring them out?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I can do that.
I'll go grab a few.
We probably were gonna pull out the same ones. Why? I'm sure one of you guys got this one, but we'll see.
I have like a big stack, so.
All right, let's. Should I just start it since I'm already right here? I'm gonna go with the Halloween one that just released. I missed out on the 2018 ones, but I think this is the best one, anyways, right now. So I definitely picked that one up. Got Michael Myers.
I really love the sleeve, like the way, like how I think every steelbook from now on should have that protective sleeve around it instead of the J card. It looks more cleaner that way, I think.
Right. I still haven't even opened this yet, so I'm sure the value is gonna go up pretty soon.
Yeah. Well, it went out of print for like a minute, and then they finally like put it back in stock, like so.
Right.
I was gonna pull out the Halloween one, but I'm gonna be different. I got this. This is the one I was talking about with the Captain Marvel one. This is the Zavi. It has like the lenticular thing, the sticker, and the back of it has like the little like credit card looking thing.
Right.
So yeah, Let me see if I can pull it out because it's like a really thick
Stuck in there.
steelbook. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll pull out the cards and stuff. What's in these? See, like you have like these little cool like little art cards of like Captain Marvel on the bike,
Yeah, that's nice.
and then her with their shooting in the space, and then her with the other suit, and then yeah, really cool like art cards. And then this one, you have like a little booklet too.
Right.
You can
It's always
see
good
like
to have extras.
yeah. So this one's pretty cool. Then we have that on the front, and the back with her, the Air Force Base, and then the artwork inside. You could see
It's
like
like she's in there too when she comes out alive and stuff.
yeah,
Imagine it's like that's a lot of extras in that steelbook, dude.
yeah.
That's a lot of goodies.
I actually got a good deal on this on eBay. Some dude was selling it for like 250. I got him down to like $46.
Damn.
Yeah. And then I have this cool Zavi Birds of Prey one with like the original poster artwork.
Yeah, that one's clean.
I still need to
Yeah.
get that one. I have the other ones. I just need that one.
Then you have the cool artwork inside too. With you have a Mary Elizabeth Winstead like right there in the middle.
Yeah.
Then this one I know you guys have already seen before, but this Wonder Woman one. I found this at Goodwill and it was only like $2, brand new.
That's a steal.
That was
Yeah.
a good find.
Yeah. And then you have that.
I remember the video where you showed that. I was like, "You lucky bastard!" Like,
Yeah.
good find right there.
Yeah, I was just looking at the movies and I was like, what is this? And I was like, is this a steelbook or something? I was like, what the heck is this? And then I pulled it out and it was actually a steelbook. So I was like, oh yeah. And then I saw on eBay it's going for like $300 or something.
Damn.
Crazy.
Yeah, that one's hard to find.
And then you got this little cool little booklet thing. It has like photos of the movie and everything. So yeah, pretty cool book. Then you got the little cards here with Wonder Woman there. I'm thinking of getting that Zavi one for 84 because I think it might have something cool like this too, but it's not too bad of a deal because I think they're selling it for 36. I'm thinking of just jumping on it right away because I know that one's gonna like probably sell for like $200 or something after a while.
I'm sure it probably will.
Then my next one, the Joaquin Phoenix Joker steelbook, and then him on the back there on the steps.
That's the one you see at Target cinematics all the time. Like,
Yeah.
It's just not. It's just the Blu-ray though. It's not the 4K. That's the hard one to get the 4K.
Yeah.
I think.
And I have
Yeah, I
this
got
other
the
Birds of
4K
Prey.
one. I got the last one they had.
Birds of Prey.
How many did everyone pick? Because I only got like 3.
I didn't even know. I thought we were supposed to pick one. I would have picked like this. I picked this one.
I know I went a little overboard on mine.
We said still
But yeah.
book.
I know I'm like
Like,
showing a whole steelbook collection. If anybody wants to redeem the digital code, here you go. It's already redeemed by somebody, but like in the middle, you already know it's her eating the licorice with Brucey. Then my last one, sorry,
Tenet.
Tenet. Yeah, I really like the artwork on here. Then the little face mask.
Did you guys
And
get the Rob Zombie trilogy steelbook?
Yeah, I have that one.
That one was good too. That's nice art.
Yeah, that
I'll
one
show-
was good. I didn't get it though.
I would show that one off too, but I don't want to like take over your guys' time.
We gotta get to these questions. Like,
Yeah, go ahead, 4K Media guy. I'm done with the steelbooks.
go ahead, cinematic. You're next.
All right, I only got 3 of them. This is like my. Honestly, this used to be my favorite artwork, but it's changed now. But where's my thing right here? Got the Steelbook of Fury.
Oh, that's nice.
Brad
That's
Pitt,
a nice one.
sexy Brad Pitt. Yeah, this one was dope. Just because like the matte finish on it and like the artwork is like really simple.
Yeah.
I really like it. It was like my favorite for a while, but now this is my favorite. The Lita Battle Angel Steelbook.
Oh, that one is
Like
good. That
the
one.
detail, like all the detail on her arm and stuff, on her hand, it's awesome. I still have it sealed. I haven't even opened it. And the last one is the artwork for The Shape of Water.
Oh, that one's really nice
Okay.
I
too.
like that it's like I like that it's like all drawn and stuff. Man, those are my favorites.
Some nice picks. I would say, like I said, Rob Zombie, the trilogy, that one's a good one too from last year.
Yeah, that Target one. Yeah, I think that's like the only Target purchase I bought last year was that one.
Well, yeah, Target's like barely does any steelbooks. Like I said, DC animated. I think they stopped that already.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of those.
No, I used to grab those all the time.
Those are nice. Says Rep 4K says, well, I meant a single film, not a box set, but I got you guys. Mine was the Game of Thrones wooden box set. It was $200. So yeah, that's a big box too. The Game of Thrones ones.
Yeah.
Oops, hold up, skipped a bunch. All right, Tyler Thunder said, I heard they might make a Lego Ghostbuster game and Lego 007 game. Imagine.
Lego 007.
I know, like, that'd be kind of. I mean, I'm not
I would
big
play
on
that.
Lego games, but
I wouldn't mind those being video games. They
Most
probably will
of us-
eventually because they'll start running out of ideas, so they'll try to like make something like that. Like you never know.
right. Kay said, have you guys watched WandaVision and what do you guys think? I thought it was amazing. I saw the first episode and then I stopped, so I need to just continue because I keep hearing like after the first 2 episodes are kind of slow, and I guess it picks up. So I'm gonna have to give it a watch still. So
I've only watched like episodes 1 through 3, and that's about it. I need to finish it out. But I enjoyed it so far from what I watched.
when you first watched the first episode, though, you're like, "What is this?" Huh? Like,
Yeah, I was kind of lost. That first episode had me like kind of lost, but yeah.
you're like, "Am I watching I Love Lucy here, or what am I watching?"
I know. I felt like I was. Yeah, I feel like I was watching like a 1930 show or something. Like
Yeah,
what is it,
it
Andy
was-
Griffin show or something?
Right.
That's a good show.
Yeah, it is.
What about you, Cinematics? Have you watched it? Just no spoilers.
No, I haven't watched it.
Okay.
On my last video, I kind of explained why I haven't, but I mean, really quickly, I'll just go through it. It's just like I don't like to watch shows that have like super hype around them, because then
Yeah, I
like
agree.
I'll get hyped up, like, oh man, this is good, and then I'll watch it, and then it's not that good. So it kind of like really, it just kind of makes me mad.
Right.
But I'll probably watch it when like the hype goes down.
Okay.
I agree with you. Like I would wait for the hype to go down too. Like, because sometimes like people when they hype it up too much, it's not as good as everybody thinks it is.
Plus, it's Marvel, you know, like everyone loves Marvel stuff. So I'm like, is it good or is it just because it's Marvel that people are saying it's good?
Yeah, I agree too. Same thing with Disney movies too. Like every Disney movie is rated like so high, and I think some of them are not as good as other people think they are.
Right.
So yeah, that hype factor kind of like ruins
It
it
kind of
a
ruins
little
it.
bit.
Like when you're like expecting something so crazy, and then like you watch it, it's not.
Not as good as you thought it was. Yeah.
So it's not good to overhype stuff either. So.
Yeah.
Kay said, you guys can only choose one: The Matrix 4K, Dark Knight 4K, or Mad Max 4K.
Dark Knight 4K all day. I'd go.
I'm between the Matrix or Dark Knight. I watch those a lot. Mad Max, I have it on 4K, but I haven't seen it yet, and I know it's a big one. So I'll say Dark Knight.
Same. Yeah, I go with Dark Knight.
I do like the Matrix though, but. All right, Jared Warner says, I've heard some people was disappointed at final episode, so I think he's talking about WandaVision. He said, I have only one steelbook in my collection. Well, I mean, try to hit Best Buy on those Tuesdays and see if you can build it up, or it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a steelbook. You can get slipcovers too, as long as you support physical media and your favorite movies. Eddie says, I don't buy as many steelbooks as I used to, maybe because there hasn't been any new releases, but I had to jump on the new Dread steelbook. Yeah, that's a really nice steelbook. It just came out yesterday. I haven't gone to Best Buy, so I need to go check that out and see if they still have it in stock. I think it's only $19.99 too, huh?
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's
Yeah.
it's 19.99. Well, I have a bunch of those like $5 like coupon things because I'm a Best Buy rewards member, so those come in handy. I might pick it up probably like on Friday, and I'll probably just do an unboxing video next week or something.
I
For it.
always love steelbooks when they're like 19.99 and under, and it feels like damn, like that's better. But I hate when they're like $34. It's like it's a lot.
I know,
Especially
I
if it's
know,
on
especially
4K, it'll be like $30.
Right.
yeah, especially
Like
if it's
the
a Marvel or DC.
like Mulan is still like 34.99 right now. The animated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jared Runner saying I want to get Dunkirk steelbook because I like the artwork on it.
That one
You
had
should get it.
alternate artworks, didn't it?
Yeah, I had like two different artworks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish they would do that. Like maybe like for the regular Blu-ray steelbook, have one artwork, and then like for the 4K, have a different one.
Right.
That'd
Well,
be nice.
they did do that. Some 4K slipcovers got their own artwork, and then some get the Blu-rays get like their different kind.
But I noticed that the Wonder Woman 1984, they kind of used the same artwork for the Blu-ray and 4K, which I don't really like. I really thought that the 4K was gonna have a different cover than the Blu-ray,
Right.
but I don't know.
That might change. Who knows?
Yeah,
It's almost here though. So
yeah, in a couple weeks. What is it? 2.5 weeks.
all right, Kay saying, what is your favorite Digibook? Mine is Jurassic Park 4K Digibook and Spider-Man 4K Trilogy Digibook. I would say Digibook. The only one I have is the Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I don't really collect too many digibooks. I can't really say what movie I liked on digibook because I never really owned one.
I would say like for me, I'd rather get a steelbook than a Digibook. I probably because I'm big on slipcovers, but if I had to get a collector's one, I would probably get a steelbook.
Yeah, same here.
I have two. I think I only have two digibooks, and that's for Man of Steel. That one I got for like $5 because I bought something and they were having a deal like at FYE that if you bought this, you could get like the Man of Steel digibook for like $5. So I got that. And then I think I also have the Dark Knight Rises digibook. Those are pretty. I think I like the Dark Knight Rises digibook. That one's really good.
All right. Well, we're gonna be wrapping this up soon because we've been going for 2 hours and 31 minutes. So
I know.
just two questions right here, and then we'll probably wrap it up. So
Those steelbooks took a lot of time. I was kidding.
hey, we almost did a 3-hour live right here. So
Yeah.
Jared Runner said, "I'm not the biggest fan of digibooks." I agree with that.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Last question here. Kay is asking, what do you guys think of Quentin Tarantino 4K box set? My life would be complete if that happened. There's so much money he could make with that. I'm sure that would sell out. A lot of people really want his movies out in 4K.
Yeah, especially Kill
the only
Bill
one
and
got is the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood right here. Hoping to see Kill Bill, all his other stuff because I really want to see that. Pulp Fiction.
Jackie Brown is another good one.
Do you guys know why he doesn't do it? I heard it's because there's supposedly doesn't like, what is it, 4K or what?
He doesn't like the 4K transfer.
I think because he really mostly only films on like actual film, doesn't he? Like I don't think he likes digital.
Right.
Yeah, he's like one of the few I think that still uses like the film roll for his movies. That's probably why he doesn't like want to do the transfer.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be like a lot of money, I guess, for him, or I don't know. But yeah.
All right. Kay did ask one more question, so I'll just finish it out with this question because he
All right.
it. What do you want more on 4K to release? Terminator 1 4K or Aliens 4K? That's a hard one because I like both of those. So
that'd be kind of cool getting a Terminator 1
Aliens
4K.
4K. I'm gonna go Aliens.
Cool Terminator 1, as long as they don't ruin the transfer like they did Terminator 2. Like
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That was gonna be my answer. Like, yeah, Terminator 1, as long as it's better than Terminator 2.
Arnold's been getting all his movies on 4K lately, though. Like they've been pushing out a lot of his movies.
That's pretty good, though. Like,
yeah. I was hoping Twins would have got a 4K, but they just got a Blu-ray.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for today, guys. if you guys didn't hit that like button, I'm gonna let you guys show about your channels before we go, and then we'll head out. So go ahead, Daniel, and head up. Let them know.
All right. Like I said before, like my channel is Unwrap the Movies. If you guys are uh new to my channel, welcome. And if you guys are been there a while, like I appreciate every single one of you that have been watching my videos since I started. And everything like that. And I just posted a new movie haul, where I got a bunch of movies, like blind buy movies, and catching up on my collection. So check out those videos. And I also have like other unboxings too. Like I said, I'm gonna have like another unboxing video next week, followed by a digital code giveaway. If you like those, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and follow me at Daniel Ray Otero on Instagram. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Almost died there saying that. I was all like going on a roll, but yeah.
Put a period, man. So he's like,
I know I sound like one of those telemarketers that goes da 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 da, like those auctioneer guys.
all fast at the end.
Yeah.
All right. Foxtel, let them know about your channel and your Instagram if you want.
Yeah, so if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it's same thing as my channel. It's Foxtail Cinematics. If you guys want to check out my channel, go ahead and do so. I mean, if you like these guys, hopefully you'll like my stuff. We pretty much kind of do everything movie and TV related. So hopefully you guys like it. Thanks you guys for having me on. It was really fun. It's like the first, pretty much like the first kind of like collaboration live stream that I've done with anybody else. It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a fun
lot of
time too.
So I appreciate everybody coming in the live. We had a lot of questions, and that's what we like to see. And if you guys like the video, give it a like before you leave. It shows support to us. And check out their channels. And if you haven't subscribed to me as well, check out my channel. I have a lot of other videos as well. You guys can go back and check them out. I have 4K Corner saying change your name. It's gonna be Spain. It's 4K Media Guy always, man. So you could put yours as 4K D-Ray or something. But yeah, thanks for joining, guys. Having you guys on my live, and yeah, we'll see when we can make another one. Hopefully in a week or so, and keep these coming out for you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your guys' day, and as always, keep physical media alive. As always, peace out.
Don't forget the live stream on Sunday with me and Foxtail Cinematics at 7:30 p.m.
Right.
Peace.
It is not ending. Keep talking, Daniel. Keep talking.
Okay.